Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and this is the official live fight reaction for Bogdan Dinu versus Kubret Pulev. It's the second live fight reaction of the day. It's your boy BT, as always. Got my man, my pops.
Yeah.
He's here. We're watching the fight right now. First of all, did you get a chance to watch any of the Charlie Edwards fight?
No, I didn't see that on the trail. I didn't see any of them on either of the fights. I missed everything.
Well, Watsi looked great.
Did he? Oh, I see the knockout. I see the knockout. That guy came out. You was I guess he's championship material, like you said. Yeah.
I don't feel like we're on lightly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here right now watching the top rank card. We're in the early stages of it. Obviously, right now we currently have Jesse Magdaleno coming off a layoff. He's fighting Rico Ramos. He overwhelmed him early in the first round. Almost got him out of there.
Yep.
And so far he looks good. You know, it's been a while for him. Let me check exactly how long it's been since he's been out of the ring.
It's a title shot too, isn't it? IDF something or NDF?
Yes, something like that. But yeah, for those of you that are following in, let me know what city, what state, what continent you guys are watching tonight from. Give me your take on tonight's fight between. I mean, I know it's not the creme de la creme heavyweight.
Yeah.
We know it is an important fight though because Pulev is very highly ranked in the IBF,
yeah,
and it could be he could fight Joshua this year.
Oh wow!
So Abraham said if he wins this fight, he's gonna put Joshua for the IBF to force mandatory.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, my prediction for the year started, I said I think Joshua fight Miller, and then after he fights Miller, the IBF will force mandatory.
Crazy. Well, I mean, Miller didn't want to fight him before. I don't think it was for a title shot at the time when earlier in the year when Pulev, was it Pulev, right? Pulev was going to offer him a fight and Big Baby turned it down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For those of you who are just coming in, this is actually Isaac Dog. This is Magdaleno's first fight since he got stopped by Isaac Dogboe.
That's the one. That's him,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. He's good too. I mean, that was Dogboe knocked the shit out of him, but he still got the fight in him. You know?
Well, he's the same guy that beat him for dinner two fights before that. So.
Wow. Yeah.
Let me get set up here, guys. I'm not ignoring nobody.
And Dogboe, didn't he just he lost the belt too, didn't he?
Omar, yeah, to Devarte.
So, you know.
He confessed that his head was in the right space. I do believe he was struggling to make 122 pounds. So I'm okay with him at 126. If he fights a disciplined fight, I see him get his hand raised tonight.
Well, I'll tell you the other thing he should be okay with, and that's
he's ranked number 2.
The top tier.
Magdaleno.
What's up, Mario? How you doing, champ?
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Well, did you by any chance, Mario, have a chance to watch like the zone card with Charlie Edwards and all those guys and Coley and if not, then what do you think about this fight card? You know, right now Jesse Magdaleno is fighting Rico Ramos.
Edwards retained his title.
Easy, you shut him out.
How many rounds did it go?
All 12 or 10.
Did that come out?
No.
Wow. Okay.
But he won like every round.
Yeah. So
looked really good.
Okay.
You know, he's come a long way. He's matured a lot as a fighter. So.
Yeah. So that's good on that.
I'm sorry, my guy, but I'm on that MMA right now. Yeah, I was looking for streams for this, and I found an MMA stream, and like, you know, I went to like 5 websites, and all the boxing ones was crappy. I found one MMA one. It's clear as day. There's no lagging. So
yeah, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
Our favorite fighter is commentating right now. Andre Ward.
Yep. SOG.
Yeah, but Charlie Edwards was really good. I was really impressed with him. Even though the guy he fought, like...
yeah. And Coley came out, he had a good fight also. I thought.
Wadi?
Yeah, he had a good fight. I think, yeah, the opponent wasn't as good as he advertised, but Coley's been saying that the problems he's had with a lot of his fights is like people tend to hold on to him most of the time. When he fights, he doesn't get his distance, but when he does, it's over. You know?
I mean, we saw that fight.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't know what it was.
The only difference between Wadi Camacho and Isaac Chamberlain was Isaac Chamberlain was able to hold him for 12 rounds.
Oh my God, man. I was like, get out of here. I mean, you do that with your girlfriend or whoever you love. You want to hold on and hug them, not your opponent. You know, but it is what it is.
With Ramos, he's got 35
fights. If Magdaleno wins this thing, I think he's going to get back up. He's going to be champion again, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, I like it. I see a lot of fights, but I mean, sometimes fighters come into a fight And I don't know, they're like Arabs or something. They're not like, look at the Puerto Rican guy that I like.
Machado.
Man, he looked like he was sleeping in that fight. Like, how do you lose your composure? Or
He got folded up like a chair.
That's what I'm saying. I went home like I'm talking all this junk about him, and all of a sudden I go back and go, oh no, don't tell me he just let me down. So I think sometimes fighters, not that they take a day off, because you can't take a day off in boxing. You know what I mean?
Hell no.
You get in that ring, it's do or die, brother.
No.
You know? Yeah. So
Yeah. You guys let me know what city, what state, what continent. I mean, I'm not really expecting a ton of people for any of these live fight reactions this week because, truthfully speaking, these aren't really big
fights.
matchups like that.
I mean, even the one tomorrow night, it's not really
Tomorrow, maybe, but I highly doubt it.
I mean, it's not a big. They're decent fighters, but they're not great fighters.
They don't have big fan bases.
Yeah. And
because we are not here to take part.
I'll be honest with
We
you.
are here to take
And
over.
me and my son were talking this off the air about PBC Al Heyman and his contract with his boxes. I would never sign with him. But I don't know if all the promoters are like that.
Yo, what I was telling my dad is I'm trying to do a video really soon about I wanna try to find it because I recently found a I don't know how I did this, but I found a copy of an Al Heyman advisory contract. I was reading through it last night, and I was very surprised by what I found.
Yeah.
And I want to find a top rank contract if I can.
Yeah.
A matchroom contract if I can, and just go through all of them and see.
Which is the best promoter based on the contract towards the fighters.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's gonna take a long time to put together. But it'll be a good
It's a
video.
good. It will definitely give you the definite who is actually the true promoter for the fighters. I mean, not for nothing. Holyfield, when he was, I don't know if he's still promoting his promotional company, but he actually provided medical attention and all kinds of stuff to the fighters presently while they were training and stuff. And I haven't seen that from a lot of the promoters.
Yeah. Let's see. Washington D.C. is in the building. What's up, D.C.? D.C. is here. Nottingham, UK.
Hey, you gonna go watch D.C.? You gonna watch Horde fight?
Julian Williams.
Yeah, Julian Williams. That's gonna be a good fight.
There was one guy, I forgot, it might have been him. He said he was going to the fight. I don't know if it was him. Or somebody there with my live said they were going to the fight.
I think Williams is gonna give her a good fight though. You don't think so? I think so. Yeah.
I think he might get stopped. He's a bit chinny, but
Yeah. I think Horse is bigger, isn't he?
he's bigger than everybody.
Yeah.
All you got here is not bigger than that weight class is Iron Mungia.
Yeah. Oh man, I think good fight too.
Yeah, Nottingham, UK is in the building.
Yay, let's go. UK, Everton. Everton Blue, baby.
Magdaleno needs to take the fight to Rome.
They play next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Got a important 7 games remaining.
Yeah, we gotta talk about a little soccer here too. You know, big fan here of Tony Bellew when he fought, and he liked Everton, and so does my son, and so do I.
Yeah. Belfast, Northern Ireland is in the building. What's up, Belfast?
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Bring it on. Belfast, what's that fight from there? Yeah, Frampton's from there. The Frampton, that's like the top ring is there.
But right now, for those of you who are here right now, we're in the 3rd round of Rico Ramos versus Jesse Magdaleno. I was trying to figure out where I remember Rico Ramos from, and I remember he fought a fighter by the name of Claudio Marrero on a PBC card 4 years ago. He lost.
Wow.
Yes, I remember his name. I'm like, where I remember this guy from?
That's something that
You said 4 days ago or a year ago?
No, 4 years ago. He fought a guy named Claudio Marrero
Right.
on a PBC card.
Right.
For those of you who are just funneling in, this is going to be a lot shorter of a live fight reaction than the last one. Bogdan Dinu,
Yep.
you know, and Kubret Pulev is next. You know, it's a very important fight for the heavyweight division because if Pulev wins this, he's looking at potentially becoming mandatory for Anthony Joshua. So, you know, I thought this year, I don't think Joshua's fighting Wilder or Fury this year, or even White this year. I think he's going to go Miller, break it to the States, and then fight Pulev. Knock out a mandatory.
What about Dingo? Is he a competitive fighter for Pulev? Is he that good? Is he? I haven't heard much about him.
Okay.
Pulev, I remember because of Jerome Miller.
Bogdan Dinu, Bogdan Dinu was Jerome Miller's last opponent. Jerome Miller flattened him like 4 or 5 rounds.
Oh my lord! Don't tell me
He
this.
was a guy. He's a guy that took that fight a little too early in his career. He's a SWAT team worker, Joe fought his last fight in Kansas on the undercard of Brandon Rios versus something like that.
So, but I mean, so he's not a legit fighter, so what you're telling me?
I mean, he lasted 5 rounds with Joe Miller. I don't expect him to beat Pulev. This time Pulev is just a fight to keep him busy and he should win. But you know, crazy things happen in boxing.
That's true too.
You don't want to write off or disrespect any fighter.
No. You have to respect every fight that goes in the ring because it's a very risky sport. It's very dangerous, so I give him props for that. So yeah, I respect all fighters going there.
My man Mike Vick is in the building. What's up, Mike Vick? He said, who would win, Cruiserweight Holyfield or Cruiserweight Alexander Houston?
Oh! Shit.
I would go Holyfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Holyfield also, but I'm usually gonna give him a battle.
That's a 50-50 fight.
I mean,
I'm not really picking that either way with any confidence.
So you call it like a draw, like even I would call it, yeah.
Because Holyfield in a fight like that, because we actually watched. If you guys haven't seen our video, go check it out. We did a classic fight review on Holyfield's fight with White Muhammad Qawi, and Holyfield is very, very quick at that weight.
Wow.
And I told you in a lot of parts of that fight when he was throwing those combinations, he was like the cruiserweight Sugar Ray Leonard at times.
Yeah.
But Usyk, you know, he's not a fast Holyfield, where he would have an advantage in that fight. I think at least.
Yeah.
Is the pressure he puts on you.
Yeah.
Cause you saw how he broke Bellew down.
Oh wow.
He thought Bellew was outboxing him and poof,
it.
got his ass out there.
In heated circumstances at the start of this year, when his older
This guy right here,
Diego was
Rambo's
taken down
taller
by
fighter too.
Teofimo
He is,
I don't
but
understand why fighters don't take advantage of that. It's like,
some guys they don't fight as big as they are.
Yeah.
That was, you know, as much as I love him, he was a big heavyweight. Bo had that problem.
Are you serious?
So there was
Yeah.
Jesse all of a sudden.
Riddick Bowe was a great fighter, but Riddick Bowe, there are so many fights where he could make it easy for himself, but he likes to fight on the inside.
You playing that on the trainers or you playing that on
No,
the...
I blame that down to him. Yeah, one of the best trainers I've ever lived. And George Benton in this corner. George Benton used to smack the shit out of him in the corner.
Oh, shit.
George Benton about your size. Smacking the shit out of everybody.
He said the bread crumb and a piece of bread, and he was slapping the shit out of the bread, and that was the crumb.
But right now, Magdalena's been in control for the majority of this fight. He's had a clear speed advantage over Rico Ramos. Ramos has been getting picked apart, left, right, and center. He almost got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, and also Maldonado seems to be more focused and more into this fight than he was with the Doug Bull. He was out of it when he fought Doug Bull, but the right he's coming back and getting himself back where he has to be at. I like this fighter.
What do you like about him?
I like aggressive fighters. I see his aggressiveness. He's tough.
He's not only that at me.
Yeah, he's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we got it in him. And I just like the way he comes out.
So you're saying all Mexicans are aggressive fighters?
No, please, no. That's not fighters like lame as a duck. You know what I mean? They get in, they don't know what they're
Well,
doing.
just because you're not aggressive doesn't make you lame.
I like aggressive fighters. I like
Juan Francisco Estrada's not aggressive, but he's probably the best Mexican fighter there is. Like Mexican.
like you said, styles, different boxing styles. A lot of things in boxing styles that, you know, but me personally, I like to see, like, look at this. Go on! Gotcha. Look at, he's out of that one, man. Look at that.
I love to see a rematch.
But none of them are champions, though, right? So it would just be a rematch for what?
Ended up being a
Revenge.
Yeah. So he's coming back with vengeance tonight.
Has Gilberto Ramirez moved up to 175 yet? He's been talking definitely about moving to 175. And you can't really say a guy moved up to a weight class so he actually fights there.
And he actually, a few weeks ago when he was talking to Michelle Phelps on her channel, said that he wasn't going to vacate his 168 belt that he has now, just to go up unless he fights I think it's Colin Smith. And there was another boxer he called out. There was two,
I didn't see it.
I got the video. And actually said,
able to deliver that body shot with such ease.
Yeah,
so
because he came behind the right jab.
a lot of people want to see him move to 175. You know, personally, you know,
Just sitting directly in front of
I mean, I think it'd be a good fight for a lot of guys in that division. Like, an interesting fight because, you know, if you look at all the champions at 175, you know, Kovalev, Bivol, Vazik, and Vitabiev, the only one of those three guys who can actually fight on the inside at all, really, is Pulev. You know, Kovalev, mid-range outside fighter. Bivol, mid-range outside fighter. Vazik, mid-range outside fighter. So to see them going there with a guy like Ramirez, who can actually, you know, cut distance, fight on the inside, goes to the body well. You know, be a good test for those guys, but at the moment, no.
I'm just trying to understand what Rico Ramos is doing right now. He's doing.
So right now, we're in the 5th round of Rico Ramos versus Jesse Magdaleno, and Magdaleno is just doing a lot of Rico Ramos is doing a lot of posturing, and what's happening is it's allowing Magdaleno a lot of time to just sit there and pick his shots and do whatever he wants to do and set the distance and the timing of the fight. Also, it is worth noting for you guys, next week here on True School Sports, we will be live again because there's a top rank card next week. Alexander Vazik makes the first defense of his title against Dudu Ngombu.
And to the point of when he
That'll be in Philadelphia.
The punch count is 201 thrown for Magdaleno to 84 thrown for Ramos.
Magdaleno's now boxing on his toes. You know, you see him like.
Magdaleno got to be careful of. He leads with the right hook.
Oh, against her boyfriend or Kalen Smith?
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. But I'm saying he's not going to vacate.
And that was a punch that.
Yeah. So Gilberto Vera says he won't. Is he?
Right hand, overhand right. As Magdaleno was throwing the right hook.
You know, it's just not the black
Okay.
Yeah.
punch out.
So Gilberto Rivera says he's not going to vacate his belt, and he's considering fights against Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. So that's the news of him right now.
I think he'll beat Saunders, but I don't think he's going to beat Saunders.
I don't think he'll beat Saunders.
Well, he's having success right now.
He's got power. You see his last fight? You don't think so? He's bigger than Sin, isn't he? Wow. I think.
Man, Saunders is the truth.
Huh?
Saunders is the truth.
No, I'm not hating. I don't hate on Saunders. I'm saying like.
No, I want to see Andrade versus Saunders. That'd be a good fight.
Double right hand.
Yeah.
Ooh, good 1-2 there from Jesse Magdaleno. He's picking his shots real nicely. We're getting to see Jesse Magdaleno of 2017.
Yeah.
The guy who beat Donaire.
Who asked you about Usyk and
Mike Vick.
Yeah. Hey, Mike Vick, how about Usyk and come going into the heavyweight division? What do you think about that?
Can be defense. Give your opponent a reason to keep his hands at home.
Gilberto needs to call out the winner of Yard versus Kovalev. Those would be the perfect entry opponents into the class. Kovalev has seen his best day, and Gilberto can capitalize on it. I agree. You know, Kovalev. I think we've already seen the best of Kovalev back in 2014 from 5 years ago. I don't think he's gonna get any better. I also think he's kind of captured lightning in a bottle a little bit. I think he has a good partnership with Buddy McGirt as long as he listens to him.
Exactly.
But I would agree with you in saying that Gilberto has a style to beat him.
Yeah.
Because Kovalev's, we fought Ward,
Right.
Ward troubled him because Ward crowded him and fought on the inside. Gilberto does the same thing.
Right.
If you're even considering getting
He's still a champion. He's still good. So.
My man, and James Morrison agrees with me. He said Saunders will beat Gilberto. Too slick. That's what I'm saying. Too slick.
Yeah. You mean slick as far as quickness and everything?
His defense.
Wow.
His defense, the way he's able to
Yeah.
dictate things, you know.
Wow.
And they're still with you right now.
Yeah, like I was saying, don't tell me for Usyk and Usyk. What does Usyk? What did Michael say about Usyk and
Nothing yet.
Nothing. No.
Christian Lewis, sub champ. He said, great addition. I see Usyk being heavily avoided by quite a few heavyweights. Usyk right now could beat Wilder in an easy decision win. He avoids the right hand.
Yeah.
He avoids the right hand, right?
Yeah, because
he's the number one contender for
well, I mean, Usyk got everything. He got over two, so that guy's a beast too.
He's a very well balanced fighter.
Yeah, all the way around. I like him.
He's pretty much, now he's a heavyweight Lomachenko.
Yep, and he, what I like about him a lot is, I mean, every fighter should use it to set up the next opponent. The jab, he uses the jab very, very well. And then as the fight goes on, he just starts mixing everything up. I like the way he fights. He's strong. And I can see Usyk making a lot of noise. I just don't know. I think. Didn't you say he's gonna fight King Kong? Or who's he fighting next?
It was being considered.
Oh man.
They're saying after if he beats Taka, which is very.
That's a good fighter though, right?
Bless you.
Yeah.
Takum's a capable fighter. He's good. He's a perfect guy for the division, but he's old. He's coming off of I mean, 2 fights ago, he got upset by Derek Chisora. Knocked out by Derek Chisora. And then his last fight, he fought Sanat Gashi, and he struggled with him, got the win there.
So what do you think about you guys ever think Chris Chill's coming back or no? Or that's just talk?
He might be. I mean, he was in the ring sparring with Usyk.
I mean, last I heard, DNZ offered him $80 million to come back. So it's not a question of money because the man got money.
Triple JJJ, what's up, champ? How you doing?
I just see Chris go traveling all the time. Sometimes you get tired. Like,
is describing in terms of what this performance would mean to his future. And yet, this is still what we're getting through the hands.
Mike Vick said, I want to see what Usyk weighs in at the heavyweight division. He needs to be able to sniff around 220 to be able to handle it. So, to handle some of the bigger guys.
Yeah. Well, a good point I'll bring up to you. I was reading the other day, Holyfield said that Usyk's going to have problems in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I just saw that today.
He had a big paragraph about saying different things that it's not as easy as you think. It's going one way. We understand that.
He was saying because the heavyweights now are bigger.
Yeah.
My thing is this, man. If he's at I would agree with Mike Vick. If he's at a sustainable weight, where he can withstand the punches like at 220.
Yeah.
If he can just be durable enough, and it comes and make it about the skills.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna win. He's gonna win.
But skills means that he's not gonna go for the knockout then, right? He's just gonna go ahead and outbox him.
Christian Lewis says, I'd like to see a rematch between Alexander Usyk and Michael Hunter at heavyweight. That'd be a good fight, man. Michael Hunter's a very soft-on fighter, you know, a top U.S. prospect. You know, he decided to take on. You know what Michael Hunter is?
No, I heard it.
Michael Hunter was the number one American like heavyweight amateur.
Yeah.
Turned pro. He fought Alexander Usyk in like his 10th professional fight when Usyk was at cruiserweight. Usyk beat him. A lot of people think Hunter's best weight is actually heavyweight, and he's now moving up to heavyweight. And he's saying he wants Usyk to fight Hunter in a rematch.
And what do you guys think? I'm just laughing about this. What do you guys think about what's his name? Corbin and what was the other fight?
Charles Martin?
Yeah, Charles Martin.
That was a horrible fight. I'm very disappointed in Gregory Corbin.
I don't know what happened to him there. He wasn't even.
You know, sometimes Andre Wood says this. You know, sometimes you get fighters who are good in the gym, and they get on the lights, and the moment's just too big for them. And I think it was one of those things where the moment was too big for him. Yeah, you know, he fought on the undercard, but you know, he's from Dallas.
Yeah.
Fighting at Cowboy Stadium. You know, biggest fight of his career.
It's that.
But he did it before.
Yeah. You know, yeah. So what do you think about what's coming back? Charles. Who's gonna fight?
Charles Martin?
Yeah. Who's gonna fight next?
I think he's probably gonna fight he's gonna fight either Areola or Kaunaki.
Oh, you guys out there, you think King Kong Ortiz is too old to get any good competition in the heavyweight division? I mean, actions speak louder than words. The same thing with Lomachenko not fighting Manny Pacquiao.
He's too old.
Who's that?
Triple JJJ.
Oh.
Hey,
Come on, man. Come on, man. You like ESPN? Come on, man. Yeah.
To answer your question, Triple JJJ, he said you're having a couple of adult beverages. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I've been live. This is my 6th time going live this week.
And tomorrow night's another fight.
And tomorrow night's another fight. So I'm averaging like one live a day.
Rolling right now
for the week, which is good because we got to put work here on True Sports.
And we appreciate that from you guys.
We appreciate all the viewers. You know, any good fights yet tonight? Yeah, I was live earlier from the Zone card. Joshua Buatsi had a great performance against Liam Conway. Absolutely outclassed him and had another statement performance as he continues to push forward towards becoming light heavyweight champion.
Coley.
That wasn't really a good
It was
a, you know, he knocked him out, but it wasn't a good
I didn't
fight.
see the other cards, so I can't. I wish you said.
Honestly, the best fight of the day was the first fight of that card. Lewis Ritson versus
Yeah? The one you've been to
Benitez.
Camacho.
Yeah.
Camacho, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably the best fight of the day. I'll say Benitez versus Lewis Ritson, the first fight on the DAZN card. That was the most action-packed fight of the day so far. Charlie Edwards won easy, Okoli won easy, Buatsi won easy. This fight right here is pretty good. It's alright.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really expect much from these cards tonight, but you know, it's boxing, so we're here and watching it.
That's it.
The next fight, I don't know. The next fight might be good because you know,
What's the card?
Pulev, this is it. Magdaleno, that's my
Oh yeah, pull up.
Now Pulev, look, Pulev, what do you know about Pulev?
Well, I want to see what I looked into. He's very dedicated to the sport. He works hard. He trains hard. Olympic, yeah, he's good, right? So I think he's good, but I don't know nothing about Dino. But while you were just telling me about that he fought Big Baby and it was a joke.
Well, the first couple rounds, he gave the first like 2 rounds he changed. He gave Big Baby 2 really good competitive rounds.
Yeah.
I think for him the problem was a problem a lot of these guys have when they fight Big Baby. You know, Big Baby is 300 pounds. He moves really well for his weight.
Yeah.
He leans on you. He
tires you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And not even just that, you know, in that particular fight, I don't know what it was about that particular fight. He was sitting down on his body punches really good. That for some strange reason, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And got him out of there.
Yeah.
Now, if Dinu can maintain the pace he was fighting at, those first rounds of the middle fight against Pulev, and Pulev's a little older. You know, Pulev's a little older. Pulev is someone that
The Joseph A. Bank
you
Travel
know,
Collection
it's easy.
event.
I think it might be a trap fight for Pulev because Pulev, he knows in the talk, this whole week in the build to this fight, the whole talk has been about Joshua, because you know he's ranked. I got it right in front of me. He's ranked. I'll tell you right now. I got it. Pulev is ranked #1 by the IBF.
Wow.
So if he wins this fight, you know he's probably going to be his mandatory.
Wow.
And they'll probably call that mandatory, and Anthony Joshua will fight him later on in the year.
Yeah. Look at Dylan White. He's up there too, man.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Trent Bryan? I thought we went to go see him practice, and we went to the gym and seen him and everything. And
Gotta ask Jason McKinley.
he was supposed to fight. He said it was going on. It had to be something.
He hasn't posted anything on social media. I think the last thing I heard about Trevor Bryan, I think he got killed.
Yeah.
Nice. ESPN is supposed to have some fights on right now, but instead they're running college wrestling. Another very tough sport, but come on, ESPN. No, actually, if you go right now to JJJ, there's actually boxing on ESPN now. There wasn't earlier. Well, there is now. Right now, Jesse Magdaleno is fighting Rico Ramos, and he's winning the fight pretty easily. You know, outworking him, outlanding him, and outskilling him. But back to the Pulev fight, I'll tell you, Pulev is no spring chicken. He's well into his 30s.
Yeah.
He just stopped a couple times. And I don't know, man. Like Dinu is not.
He's not a legit opponent, but he's something.
I mean, he's not a great fighter or anything like that, but one thing he did against Joe in the first 2 rounds was he had a decent jab, and he was pushing the pace pretty good.
Yeah.
If he can do that against Pulev this fight, that's his route toward beating this fight competitive.
How about I think it was Bogdan was saying he wanted to. I forgot the 3 fighters he wanted to fight. He came out and said he wanted to fight.
I can pull it up for you.
Bogdan said he wanted to fight any of these 3 fighters. I forgot what the names were. But I mean, that's very interesting. I mean,
some fighters can be out a year, and if they stay in the gym,
showing it there,
they never left. Other guys are out, a year, and they look like they just.
He said something. Came out and said it. He wanted to fight 3 different. I forgot what the names were. Guys, don't get old. This is what happens when you get old. You know, he came out and said he wanted to fight 2 different.
How far away from a fight? Staying in the gym.
Yeah, so right now, for those of you who are just funneling in, right now Jesse Magdaleno is fighting Rico Ramos in his first fight since he got brutally stopped by Isaac Dogboy last April. Magdaleno was looking like the class in the division for that fight.
He looks good though.
And so far, he's kind of looking like the guy from 2017 all over again against Rico Ramos, who, you know, Rico Ramos has been in there with a couple guys. I remember him when he fought Claudio Morero on PBC a couple years ago. Getting outboxed here pretty thoroughly. Oh yeah, the names were Alexander Usyk, Luis Ortiz, and Dillian White. He's agreed to fight all of them.
Bring on King Kong, baby! Bring on King Kong!
I'll tell you right now, if Luis Ortiz can win that fight,
bring on King Kong, baby! Yeah.
If Ortiz can win that fight right there against Luis Ortiz, I would actually be very. I would regain some hope in him again. I don't think it'd be Bogdan. I think Bogdan will knock him out.
I don't know what.
With a left hook.
Who's older?
You're not always going to be in tip-top.
Doesn't matter? Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah.
He's in shape at all times. That way, when training camp
Pulev is already the IBF mandatory when he beat Huey Fury and eliminated him. Yeah, I know, but if he gets knocked out by Bogdan, Dinu, he ain't no mandatory no more. So, or something like that, he has to win this fight. He might be mandatory, but if you lose this fight, your ranking will go down.
So it's a must. It's a must win for
It's an
him.
absolute must-win fight for him. And it's a trap fight too, because you gotta be thinking, Pulev fought Klitschko.
Yeah.
And he fought Klitschko in 2014,
The Joseph
and he
Van
got
Traveler
brutally
Collection.
stopped by Klitschko. Klitschko hit him with one of the best left hooks I've ever seen, and knocked him out
Traveler
conscious.
Suits
Yeah.
279.
And this one Pulev was younger. This one Pulev was actually rated a lot higher.
The Traveler Collection event.
So you gotta think for him, he did a long way back for him to get to this point.
Yeah.
And it'd be very easy to look ahead because that's all people are gonna ask him about. Nobody's asking him about Bogdan. Dinu, they're asking him about Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Any questions?
what do you? I mean, I know my son had asked this question before, but I'm gonna ask it again. How do you guys think Big Baby's gonna fare against Joshua? I think Joshua was, watching the interviews and everything, he was rattled up. I've never seen him. Nobody get under his skin like Miller did. So I think he's got a purpose for this fight.
This is the first promo I've seen for this fight.
Oh, let's go. This right here. Khan got no chin. So what's that mean? If you got no chin, you get knocked out by
You
Crawford.
don't think Colin can win?
Nope.
You're just writing him off?
Nope, I'm riding him off.
What if the fight?
He got no chin. He
Okay.
has not proven to me that he has a strong chin
No,
yet.
I agree with you, and I think Crawford's gonna be in. But what if Khan is able to go the full 12 with Crawford? You don't think he can outbox Crawford?
Speedy wise, I think Khan's got a little edge in speed, I think. But
I'm not even sure if he has
Skill?
the edge in speed anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I'm watching it, but I'm saying skill wise, I'm gonna go Crawford. Because I still say if you get a good shot on that chin of his, he's done. It's a good night. You know what I mean? I mean, what other fight he turned down before he got Crawford? That
Kell Brook?
was it Cal Brook fight? Yeah, was that one?
I would have turned it down too. He looked horrible last fight.
Are you serious? Like out of sync or?
I think he's shot. And I love Kell
He's
Brook.
done?
I'm not gonna lie. I think he is.
Wow.
The only reason he
So you
won.
say that you're a big fan of Cal Brook. So
The
for you
only
to say
reason
that-
he won his last fight, literally the only reason he won his last, no, not just politics. The only reason he won his last fight is because the guy that he fought, he had like this much more talent than the guy had no punching power.
Wow.
But if you would have fought a guy with a punching power, like for example, if you would have fought Amir Khan's last opponent, Daniel Vargas,
Yeah.
he would have lost. I think he would have lost that fight.
Terrence Crawford, in my opinion, and I've said it multiple times before,
Khan will win until he gets touched. Touched like this.
What is it?
Amir
Khan will
Khan,
win.
I have to respect his boxing.
Theory is the best heavyweight in the world. Correct. Good man,
What did you
Andy.
say? You're the what?
The best heavyweight in the world.
Yeah.
Lord High Executioner says Big Burger is too slow for AJ.
Well, he gotta stop eating up cheeseburgers from McDonald's and go to Burger King. Yeah, I think
He posted me on his Instagram story today.
did he? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's doing this thing now where people, if they do an Instagram story and they say you gotta tell your name, you gotta say where you're from,
Okay.
and you gotta just I guess wish him well, and then you gotta say and the new.
Okay, I
So I
got
went
you.
to that. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, go make sure you beat that scallywag.
Yeah. Well, anything can happen.
I'm rooting for him. I want him to win.
I mean, he's back in his home turf. It's the first time you see Joshua away from his nest. And
Trust me, whenever he
see what
fills up,
happens
it ain't gonna feel like it's away from his nest.
I was still laughing about Anthony Yardy's trainer talking about they're the A side with Kovalev. I don't know what they've been drinking, but don't give me none of that.
The funnier part of that to me is how they want to fight at the Emirates Stadium where Arsenal
That's what I'm
plays.
saying. But how do you
They haven't even fought at the O2. They want to fight at Emirates Stadium. James DeGill, I remember I did a video about it. James DeGill and George Groves were trying to do a rematch at the Emirates Stadium, and they couldn't even get the Emirates Stadium. But then you can't even headline the O2.
Yeah. So hello. Yeah, I was surprised me on that one. You know, crazy.
Putting himself in position of signing a promotional contract at top rank to get a shot at Oscar Bell.
It is worth noting too that Frampton might be a potential opponent for Mike Leno. Carl Frampton.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think I'll take this guy right here.
Like Leno?
Yeah, the age difference. He's a good fighder. He was just not in it for the last fight. That's my opinion on
Fight
that.
free adults.
But yeah,
What do you guys also think about? I'm sorry. What about you guys also think about who's the real duck doing all the quacking? Is it Wilder or is it Joshua after all this craziness right now? Who do you guys think is that? Who's been telling the truth?
Interesting. Mike Vick says if Vladimir comes back, would Ortiz or Usyk be the opponents of choice? I think if he comes back, he needs to come back with the bang, and those two guys bring the bang. Yeah, I mean,
Yep, definitely.
I paid a lot.
Yeah,
I don't want to fight. See, that's a fight. See, if I don't even think Kinko and Ortiz can beat Vladimir Klitschko right now.
Wow.
Right now, I pick Vladimir Klitschko to Ortiz.
Even like, well, I
Because
mean,
style-wise,
it's just,
it's
yeah.
bad. No, it's bad matchup for him. Klitschko's longer than him. Klitschko's a better boxer than him.
Yeah, but Klitschko was all out against Fury.
Huh?
Klitschko was all out with Fury too, and Fury beat him.
He wasn't the longer fighter. Fury beat him.
No, longer play. He's the better boxer overall, right?
No. That's why he lost.
What he specifically asked for.
Come on, man. Yeah,
That's why he lost.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Michael Vick. I agree with what you said. That's true. Any of those fighters, right now, Klitschko will be good fights. Last round right here.
Yes, it is. So
Wow.
we're in round 10 of nice fight by Magdaleno. We're in round 10 of Jesse Magdaleno's comeback fight. His first fight since he got brutally stopped by Isaac Dogbe last April. So far he's been dominating Rico Ramos. Ramos looked like he ran out of ideas about 5 rounds ago.
Yeah.
And Magdaleno's just picking him apart.
Yep. Eating for breakfast.
Three more tune-ups to get back to form.
Heyman, Al Heyman, Shelly Finkel, Steven Espinoza are ducking into Joshua. I would agree with that. I think it's more those two guys than it is Wilder. But I don't think Wilder.
At first, I thought that Eddie Hearns was a big bullshitter, which he is, a BSer, with apologies for my language. But as I see, like right now, Finkel talking about, you tell me this, you guys tell me this. If I'm paying you $100 million, if I'm paying you $100 million, and you're fighting BT,
You don't want that.
and BT's getting $200 million, does it really matter what he's getting if you never had $100 million? Please tell that to Wilder and Mr. Finkel.
And Heyman and Lou Bella.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I didn't understand it at all. They came out with a stupid reason and said, why? We don't even know what Josh was getting paid. He might be getting paid $500 million. Who cares? He's the A-side. Wilder's only getting $5 million or $6 million a fight. They offer you a couple fights for $20 million. Hello?
Well, no, the first one's the two Joshua on $40 million plus.
Okay, so, I mean, I ain't no rocket scientist. I ain't no Einstein. But I'll tell you what, I would have taken the $100 million.
There was a Wilder fan, and he said that Wilder's actually smart for this because if as long as he keeps winning, the Joshua fight becomes more valuable, and he's betting on himself.
I understand all that, but there's no guarantees in boxing. And I like the Bronze Bomber. I like him. He's got that punch and everything. But I'll be honest with you. If he don't sharpen up his skills more and become more of just that one-dimension fighter, he's gonna run into somebody that's gonna put him out. And betting on yourself is all great and good, but not when you're gonna get $100 million, $100 million for 3 fights, and $10 million on 3 fights, and you talk to somebody, and you're not even filling up the arenas.
Distance gone.
So,
Yeah. Talk about Wilder and like I was saying, like
my thing is like, I've been covering boxing here on YouTube for 4 years. In fact, when I first, one of the first videos I made when I first started covering boxing on YouTube was after Wilder actually won the WBC at the time. I'm actually one of the rare YouTubers who's been here since Wilder first won his belt.
Wow, yeah.
And I remember, even back in 2015, he was saying, one face, one name, one champion. And here you have a chance to tell me, one face, one name, one champion. You know, undisputed, you're getting good money. You know, if you beat him, there's 2 ways I look at it, alright? There's 2 ways to look at it, okay? If he beats Joshua, right? It puts him in the driver's seat of boxing.
Yeah.
You are the baddest man on the planet. You are the undisputed heavyweight champion. Your name is now with the likes of Bo, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis.
And you're the A-side, whatever.
And you're the A-side no matter who you fight from that point forward. And you're an icon, okay?
Yeah.
That's one. Now, if he decides, if he decided, let's say, I'm going to sign this deal with Joshua, and I'm going to retire after this deal, okay? Perfect.
Right.
You fight Brazil, let's say, hypothetically, he signs a 3-fight deal with the zone, and he knocks them 3 out. Brazil, and then he knocks Joshua out twice.
Right.
comes undisputed, has a rematch, knocks him out again, and then retires on that note. Retires what would that be?
Yeah.
It'd be 44 0-1
Yeah.
with 42
What?
knockouts.
Yeah, well, you know his ultimate goal is.
Think about that. Think about the legacy he would have
Yeah, well,
if he went about it that way.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really want to be a true heavyweight and be undisputed, you would go for the big bucks. Like, I mean, you got offered. You can't say no. Yeah, you can bet on yourself, but the odds of you getting in the ring and guaranteeing you're gonna win, you only got one shot, Willie, and that's only your right hand. If that goes, you go. So and he's not really an all-around skilled boxer. Yes, he's gotten better, but he's not all around. So if skill for skill, if you put him in Joshua before they even fight, the all-around best boxer out of the two, I hate to tell you, is Joshua.
Well, Joshua won.
Forget all the amateur stuff. I'm just saying in general, getting in the ring, the skill set, the mindset, the way Joshua fights. You know what I mean? Oh, he won.
So Jesse Magdaleno
you
his
need-
first win in his return fight.
Got a belt too, WBC.
Take a belt.
Enough ring raw for us to satisfy things. You heard Tim
I was
say
gonna motivate him.
another fight
I mean, but
or two before he's ready to
so I mean,
challenge.
and I honestly think, and I honestly think that
Have to think not
I don't know how Joshua can. I mean, excuse me, Bronze Bomber can't see that his team is his downfall. I mean, how can you put 1 and 1 together and get 5? Like, how do you not know that?
You know what it is with him? It's, for me, I
6 pounds.
hold on, 1, 2, just a second.
Great start, good finish.
We're gonna listen to Jesse
Yeah.
Magdaleno what he has to say.
You know what? First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, for
Amen.
giving me the opportunity, getting back in here, clearing my mind, and being a strong champion that I am. It was a long layoff. I took a year off, and I came back against
Wow, was that
a
long?
tough veteran.
Yeah, he had to pass
I
it.
tip my hat off to him.
Last year.
He's a tremendous fighter. He's a former world champion for a reason. But one of us has to climb up, and tonight that's me.
What could you have done better tonight? Because we talked about you making a statement in your debut at 126 pounds.
Gotta go back to the drawing boards and relook at this fight and pick and see what we need to work on more. I know I was establishing the jab right, and I wasn't putting the pressure like how I used to. I boxed as much as I could tonight. He came in and he's a solid fighter, and I take nothing from him.
You were a world champion until Isaac Dogbe took that from you. I know that's the dream once again now at 126 pounds. How soon until you feel ready to challenge the big dogs at this weight class?
I'm gonna go back to the drawing boards, like I said. I'm gonna sit down with Frank Espinoza, my coach, my father, and discuss everything and see what's next for us. But as far as this goes, we're gonna sit down and talk about it.
Thank you very much, Jesse. Appreciate it. Joe.
A very thoughtful fighter, former champion, looking to regain his top form. Jesse Magdaleno now 26-1.
Damn, Kemba Walker had 36 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists.
Straight baller. He ain't leaving Charlotte.
One of the real characters
He needs to for his career. I love him, but he needs
coming
to.
up next.
We were talking about
We were talking about
Wilder and Finkel and his team.
no. What I was saying is, I think with his career, probably, and I can't think of any boxer, any weight class. I'm talking any weight class in boxing, from 105 to heavyweight, who has more people running his career. Maybe Joe Miller, one who with the hands of the cookie jar than Deontay Wilder.
Wait, but they always
You gotta think about it. All the voices inside. He's got Finkel, he's got Heyman, he's got DeBella, he's got his main trainer JD, he's got Mark Breland. It's like 5 people.
Listen, the man, I don't care how much they have, all them guys, and I'll be honest with you, all them guys you just named, they're the ones making the money off of him. Because he's not making no money. If he would have signed with Eddie Hearns, DNZ, you would have seen how much more money he would have made in his next fight. And he doesn't even see that. So yeah, go ahead and bet on yourself. But I'm sorry to tell you, you don't want to really be undisputed heavyweight champion.
Not like he said he does.
I don't think so. Because you've had every opportunity around the block to sign that contract and get involved with and do what you have to do, and you have not done it.
I mean, he had a year and a half head start on Anthony Joshua before Anthony Joshua won.
And like my son was telling me that Bronze Bomber's been around for a while. He's old. He's getting old too, right? And age, something like that. You tell me that.
He's
So,
33.
33. So
He's
I
the
mean,
oldest of those three guys, Fury, Joshua, and him.
Yeah.
Oldest one, and he's got hand problems. He's had surgery on his right hand. He's got
right. And I mean, and so you got to take it into the plate. Take it down to play. And if you are listening to all your trainers and all these people and all these advisors, you're wrong. You need to think about yourself first, and then worry about them. They're already set. They make money off of you. You need to worry about yourself. And loyalty is good, but I'll say like this: honesty is the best policy, and I don't think that his team is being honest with him, and he's too blind to see it, and that's what I can't understand about him. So if let's say he doesn't make over $100 million, and whatever his career is over, I'll look back on this. Right here, this moment.
My thing is, again, he's 33 years old. He's had multiple hand surgery. He's literally like people don't understand this. I think especially his fans. We get a lot of his fans that come on here. And I actually there's one fan in particular. He made a comment yesterday, and I'm gonna make a really good response video to him.
What do you think?
He was saying like that Wilder is betting on himself, all this stuff, and then he went on. He made it a race thing, and he said that I'm selling out for Asian and white views. And
People like that are very ignorant.
the
Because
funny thing is, the same guy who said that, he gave me a $25 switch out the other day.
well, that's fine. That's fine. But I mean,
Like,
he's a minority. I'm a minority. We're Hispanic. We got background. So I don't know. When you come in here, you try to make it like everybody else a black and white thing. You better do your research first and see where we come from. There is.
they don't know me.
Yeah.
They think because I actually come on here and know how to speak properly.
Yeah.
They take it as me being
Yeah,
South.
yo,
I don't know.
Yeah, don't. Oh, listen, I'm from Puerto Rico. I got Puerto Rican blood right here, Spanish blood, and you know, Spanish people are hot-blooded, and they're tempted to good fighters, whatever. So don't get it twisted. And we're not here to say make it a black and white thing, or we just like to try to better. Or we try to make our honest opinions on facts to back it up. And sometimes we're not all gonna agree on the same thing.
Hell no.
But that's what the sport of boxing is going to talk about, or any sport. That's why you have it, because everybody has their own opinion. You gotta respect everybody's opinion.
That's why platforms like YouTube exist. So we
Yeah.
come on here, we share our thoughts.
But don't make it a race
We
thing.
share our thoughts on the sport.
It ain't about race. Oh, this BT only follows Chocolatito, whatever. BT only says about this guy. He hates Andre Ward. Blah 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 blah. You guys are ignorant. When you look at something, look at it with an open mindedness.
What's this about?
When he's fighting, probably fear when he's fighting.
After Sean Porter's and Thurman's pathetic performances, what is the next move? Pac-Man, Spence are marked men now for the division. No need to play around with Thurman and Porter. We want to answer that first?
No. I just wanted to say that fight. You guys think that Ugas actually knocked out Spence? Was that a knockdown? Or was that?
You mean Porter? Porter.
I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, that's not Spence. Porter, yeah, Porter. Do you think that was a knockdown by Ugas? Because I think it was. I think he got robbed, but that's my opinion on it.
I think they're going to interview Tyson Fury right now. Huh? I think they're going to interview Tyson Fury right now because they're talking about this guy he's fighting next. Oh, Tyson
Playing
Fury.
June 15th, it's now penciled in for Las Vegas. Thomas and Mack Center. You know, as a little kid, I dreamed about getting to this level, boxing in Vegas. I never went to Vegas ever in my life because I made a promise to myself that I'd never go there unless I box there. And it's took me 30 years to get to this position, to box there. Finally got to box there now on the biggest stage, the biggest division, and the biggest boxer in the world, me. Meanwhile, I put on a good show, so the fight's got to happen sooner or later. It won't be next, as we know, because I'm fighting Tom Schultz and he's fighting Dominic Brazil, so hopefully we get it on after that.
Wow.
Listen, I get fans' reaction. Fans want Clash of the Titans all the time. Here's the reality of this one.
Fury's excited about fighting in Las Vegas for the first time. It was his dream. The only thing I can say about that is it would have been nice if it was a Wilder and a Fury fight, not Fury and some bum.
He ended that 2018.
Well, I don't want to disrespect Tom Schwartz. We don't know who he is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the record says it right there, but sometimes.
6'6", he's a domestic
Yeah, but still.
He's undefeated. He can punch. I mean, I've seen a couple highlights of the punch.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here trying to say he's this great fighter.
No.
He's not. But what do you expect? Honestly, think about it. What did you expect? The guy has been out the ring. The guy before he fought Wilder, he was out there for like almost 3 years. He just fought Wilder in one of them in a modern heavyweight classic, and then ESPN signed us a big deal. You think ESPN's gonna film him there with Deontay Wilder the first fight they can sign him?
They gotta make their money though. Yeah.
They can make they're smarter to wait.
Let me tell you why. Thomas Schwartz. He's a tough German fighter, undefeated, and also, you know, Fury thinks he's funny.
Man, you don't know shit about Tom Schwartz. You just following about me like I did.
Yeah.
You know, Schwartz is 6'6". Guess who else is around that size?
Anthony Joshua.
Deontay Wilder. Schwartz is a guy, he's a little bit bigger than Deontay Wilder, but he's an aggressive fighter. And also, Schwartz has a right hand. Not as big as Deontay Wilder's, but you must respect the power in the heavyweight division because it only takes one punch to end the night.
It's funny, there's a lot to take away from that soundbite because we were watching, the first thing I said was, well, he looks a little different. He looks like he's conditioned now, Tyson Fury.
Oh yeah, it does.
He looks
That's the best I've seen him in a long time. Tyson Fury.
And that's the thing I think a lot of fans didn't understand about that first Wilder fight. Is Tyson Fury, he fought Wilder at like 65% that night, 70%. He wasn't like at his best weight. You know, he was probably about 10 pounds off his best weight.
Yeah.
Because he was 10 pounds above what he fought when he fought Trisco.
Yeah. One linear. An aggregate record of 89-0-2. But only 3 fights that really mattered. And none of them would have happened if promoters hadn't done business with their competitors. Which gets us to the point. There's no heavyweight renaissance if they can't get together.
That was so good. I thought it was so fun to be at. It was so fun to be at. He came out 50%.
Oh yeah?
I'm not sure, but
I was with Rashawn. Rashawn was there. I don't know shit about boxing. Rashawn was there. He's like, bro, this guy's the best.
Look, he's 33, not yet old by heavyweight standards, but one's prime is an eligible commodity. We're not just negotiating against each other, but against time. Don't tell me about Mayweather Pacquiao either. That was only a victory.
So yeah, right now Top Rank is on ESPN. They're talking a lot about Fury's next fight with Tom Schwartz. I mean, a lot of people want me to talk about that fight, so I guess I'll talk about it here for a little bit. Tyson Fury.
Well, I mean, it was a great fight, a great comeback when he came and fought Wilder, and it gave life to him and everything. And he's done a lot for everybody else, inspiration, but to literally like not fight Wilder again right away when he should have, I think it's the wrong thing. I think it's just like one of the announcers was saying over here on ESPN, a great champion takes risks. And they don't worry about the record. They worry about getting the ring with whoever they gotta get in. So, and maybe, to me, I could be wrong, Fury taking this fight with Schwartz, instead of going right back in the ring with Wilder, might actually hurt him. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No?
I think
But he's in the best physical shape he's been, I'll say that.
I'm gonna speak as a fan. I'm gonna speak as someone who.
He's the most awkward heavyweight to fight. And, you know, I do like him, but I don't like all this, like Andre Ward said, SOG said, all this politics BS. Let's get the fights on.
Well, there's money, there's politics in boxing. But
Constantly, yeah.
what I'm saying is, I'm gonna speak as a fan. I'm gonna speak as, you know, if I was with Tyson Fury. Like, as a fan, obviously, I want to see Tyson Fury fight all the best heavyweights. So, because I wanted to just prove right that he's better than me. To me, look, it's not. Normally, when I look at weight classes and I look at the best fighters, I have to struggle. I have to think about, you know, who I think will win. I don't have to struggle to think about this one. I think Tyson Fury's the best heavyweight in the world. I think he's outboxing.
Yeah.
For making $100 million possible in the sport of boxing. Pay homage to Floyd Mayweather.
Timothy Bradley's just.
You B-level heavyweights. It's real. All you B-level heavyweights out there, baby. It's real, cats, and you know it. For the listeners, just like the little Dory the fish does. Just keep winning, just keep winning. That's all you guys have to do to line up with.
Timothy Bradley's went mad.
You know, in the heavyweight division, the top guys in the heavyweight division.
He's basically saying money talks and
win
No, yeah, the rest of it.
Sweepstakes to get a shot at the title and big money in the sport.
Let me explain something to you.
Thank you, Floyd Mayweather.
When you fight Pacquiao 3 times, this is what you carry around.
That's funny.
That'll fix your tie issue.
They're joking around over here on ESPN.
Timothy Bradley out here top of the heavyweight division, how all the B-level heavyweights about to get paid, and he threw a bunch of money around like he was Floyd Mayweather.
All $100 bills. And I made a comment on one of my son's videos on the Deontay Wilder and DNZ thing about the money, that Deontay Wilder only likes George Washington's. He doesn't like Benjamin Franklin's.
No, but like as a fan, fight the best guy. Like, you want to
but that's how you build your legacy. Fighting the best.
Yeah, but if you look at like, come on, nobody's fighting the best fighter in every fight.
No, not every fight, but that's his real talk.
But what I'm saying is for Fury, what's best for him and what's best for the fans is two things right now.
Yeah.
What's best for him actually is to not fight Wilder right now. If he fought him, he took the risk. It'd be one thing if he hadn't taken that risk and gotten rid of him and didn't fight the way he fought, and the majority of the people out there think he won the fight. I think he won the fight.
Yeah.
You think he won the fight. Most people won the fight. But the best thing for him to do is to have maybe a fight, maybe even two, where he can regain that man sharpness. Because look, while he was out the ring, Wilder was still fighting, Joshua was still fighting. Those guys had a chance to stand in the gym. He wasn't in the gym. He abused himself for all that. So let him. I don't even know why it's a surprise to anybody, because back in November or late December, Fury's trainer literally said, "We're not fighting Wilder next." He said, "We're gonna step aside. We're gonna clear the pathway for Wilder and Johnson to fight each other." Ben Davis said that back in December. So this shouldn't be a surprise. The only surprise to me was the ESPN deal. How much money they gave him.
Well, you gotta look at it this way.
That's right. The way a champion.
I think that was from a business point of view on his side, on Fury's side. I think he did the right thing. I mean, how much? 28. He's already got money. Why not secure with ESPN? Like Fury said, ESPN is one of the biggest outlets out there, right? I don't know if that's the top one.
Kubret, you are an accomplished heavyweight, yet none of the big names are calling out your name. What kind of performance do you need tonight against Bogdan?
Pulev is talking right now.
So, I'm concentration in this fight today, and I hope that
Yeah, his last one was against Tyson Fury's cousin.
Yeah, Huey. One just came out and started boxing, right?
No.
That's the other Huey.
That's Tommy Fury.
Tommy Fury.
His cousin. Huey's the one that
Oh yeah,
fought
Huey.
Joseph Parker.
Yeah.
In one of the worst heavyweight fights of all time.
That's a word that's very important to you.
For
For a lot of people, it's about money, it's about glory. What does becoming a world champion mean to you?
Yes, money is very important, of course, for everybody. But for me, my dream is a world champion. I start boxing from
He's actually got a very underrated resume.
And
believe it or not, Pulev.
now it's my
He's never
time.
beaten like the top of the
And
division.
now
Like he's beaten
I'm
but he's beating guys who are good heavyweights. Like he beat
ready
Alexander
for the big
Dimitrenko.
ring, and
He stopped Dimitrenko. He stopped
I can
Ustinov.
do
He
this.
beat Tony
What
Thompson.
would you say to Anthony
He
Joshua
lost to
right
Klitschko. He beat George
I can
Arias.
say to
He
all
beat Derek
heavyweight
Chisora in a close fight.
champions
He beat Samuel
I
Peter,
come
although he was
and
super old. It wasn't the,
I need and I
who
take
next Samuel Peter that fought
one
Klitschko.
Yeah.
He fought Kevin Johnson.
I don't know
Beat Kevin
which,
Johnson.
but
So he's got a
I'm
solid
very
resume. He's a
dangerous
solid
and
guy.
Everybody
Yeah.
know this.
Thank you very much. Joe, back to you.
Well,
I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's gonna win, but I really think it's gonna be a tough fight for him.
you got a decent record though. Dinu, 18-1.
Only one fight that matters.
Yeah, 14 KO. Yeah, exactly.
6'6", 239 pounds.
Right, because Dinu fought.
Number 9 heavyweight in the world, Kubret Pulev, the heavyweight.
It's your boy BT. We're live again here on True School Sports for the Bogdan Dinu Kubret Pulev fight. The statement of Pulev, he needs to ensure that he wins this, because if he loses this fight, he loses his position.
Crazy, yeah.
And he loses a potential Joshua fight and a chance to become champion and have that big payday. Which is funny because they were actually supposed to fight and he got injured and pulled out. Like, I don't remember that, but
Yeah.
that's what got Joshua the Takum fight. That's why Takum stepped in. Takum stepped in and fought.
Oh yeah, last night, yeah. And he gave him a good fight too, even though he lost.
That was one of his toughest fights.
Yeah.
Probably one of his top 3 toughest fights was Takum, believe it or not. He had more problems in the title fight than he did against Parker.
And that's who usually the time his first fight went to the heavyweight, isn't it? So I think Takum's gonna give him a around for his money, even though I think he's going to win.
My main man Leonard Sterling says Tom Schwartz equals Bogdan Dinu. He's an undefeated fighter who's been fighting domestic level European fighters before he fought Miller. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same exact.
What, the padded record with nobodies?
And he's saying what Bogdan Dinu was from Jarrell Miller.
Yeah.
Tom Schwartz was here.
Wow.
But to be fair,
Somebody thinks it's hilarious. Free social
Tom
security
Schwartz,
from Discover.
his knockout percentage is pushing a little bit higher than Bogdan Dinu.
Okay.
But it is the same thing.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I want to see somebody become undisputed. I'm tired of all this back and forth stuff.
I'll be honest with you, I don't see it.
You don't think that that's going to happen?
Nope.
What do you think? Wilder's going to just retire with the WC belt?
He's gonna hold that thing hostage. That's possible. Maybe he loses though. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he fights like Brazil, and when he fights Brazil, Brazil knocks him down.
Yo, Brazil's motivated, man. You told me he's got a nice power punch too, right?
He's a fringe top 5 puncher in the division. Fringe top 5. He's the bootleg Wilder with no speed.
And I think he's got Brazil is actually very motivated because of what supposedly what Deontay did to him and his trainer and his family when they were in the lobby in one of the fights. When Brazil said he was going to congratulate Franz Wilder for retaining his championship, and Wilder acted that way. So it's a big thing back and forth between them, and I think it's motivation for Brazil. But then again, Wilder turned around and said, "I wouldn't do that to kids. I'm not like that." One thing that I do like about Wilder, even though with the politics and everything, he's a very straightforward person, though. And not him. I'm not talking about boxing politics, no, him himself. So. I can sort of agree with what he said when he said I wouldn't do that in front of kids or whatever, but whatever it is, it's gonna be a fight. I think people think Brazil's gonna not win the fight. Don't sleep on him.
He's not winning that fight. I don't think he is. I want him to though.
Well, if he doesn't win,
I think
fine.
his downfall is not it's not gonna be because he's not gonna try. I think he's gonna come to win. His downfall is gonna be is that he's very slow reflex. Okay, when he gets punched, he reacts real slow. I'm serious. Yeah, and he's a slow starter as well. It usually takes him about 3 to 4 rounds to get warmed up.
Yeah, but I mean, Wilder's gonna come in there just for the knockout.
Lord High Executioner says Brazil doesn't throw punches. He's going home in a body bag.
Hey, a body bag full of dollar signs, though, right? Gotta be joking, yeah. No, you're right. He is a big underdog because, like we all said, everybody's saying that Wilder's a big champion and whatever. He's got that one punch and blah 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 blah. But until Wilder goes and fight for the undisputed, it doesn't mean anything.
Maybe you don't know him, but rest assured, Anthony Joshua does. He's mandatory, ranked 1 by the IBF. In other words, Pulev's holding the winning ticket. Just doesn't know it.
Yo, he's not gonna beat Joshua.
When he gets the cash.
If they fight, even if Joshua's mandatory, Pulev, he's not gonna beat Joshua.
No way this guy, I don't
Have you seen him fight before?
Pulev?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen him completely, but I've seen that. There's no way. Ronnie's a lot older. He's a good fighter, but I don't think he's a better fighter than Joshua.
He can beat Joshua.
Epic upsets of the
It's a very slim chance.
Yeah.
Happens every era at least.
And the Hall of Fame's coming up for boxing, and that's executioner.
Bernard?
Yeah, Bernard King. Hopkins. What happened? Yeah, Hopkins. Congratulations to him. I don't know who you guys' favorite boxers are, but there's a lot of. I don't know who is in it, but I want to wish him congratulations and whoever else is going in this year. I haven't looked into the rest of it.
Only way Pulev screws it up is losing tonight.
Aaron is salivating at the thought of AJ Pulev. That's why he signed him, getting his foot in the heavyweight division. Yeah, absolutely. There would be a. What's that?
Truthfully, yeah.
There's no other reason for him to sign Pulev. Like Pulev is not. I mean, to be fair to him, he's got a lot of Bulgarian people in the building. Wherever they're fighting, there's a lot of Bulgarians in the building. But Pulev.
One of the most popular athletes they've ever had. Kubret.
He's like a cult figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love him.
Bogdan Dinu from Romania, whose last fight was his U.S. debut, and he was KO'd in round 4 by Big Baby Miller, who's going to get his title shot against Anthony Joshua as Pulev makes his final preparations.
Yeah, they're saying that Tyson Fury, the odds, the betting line for Tom Swords versus Tyson Fury is 50-1.
So I guess
That's like I know I'm not even more than when Buster Douglas fought Tyson.
that's crazy.
Wow, I think that was like 42-1.
But if somebody picked the underdog and he actually beats Fury, he put some money on that.
I put some money on Tom Swords.
There is Dinu, who comes in here and everybody's just a lunch away in this division.
Fury,
Who's on the undercard and what the scores and the bouts showing already? Well, the undercard is done. The main event's about to start. Magdaleno won his fight against Rico Ramos, and what's his name? Somebody else fought. A European, a Russian fighter fought. Well, no, I didn't see it, but he's going to be established. But the only fight we've seen is Magdaleno versus Rico Ramos. He won pretty easily. And now we're waiting for Bogdan Dinu versus Pulev.
He's old.
Between Pulev and
40 years old.
Look at that photo of Pulev. The character he really is. And you see the experience, obviously he's been against the better, higher quality of fight.
Alright, so here comes Bogdan Dinu as he makes his way to the ring. This is the second notable heavyweight fight he's had. Obviously, the last one came against Joe Miller, a fun 4-round fight. Well, a 12-round fight, but a 4-round fight, but it ended in 4 rounds as he got stopped. He showed some positives in that fight. He showed decent boxing skills and spots, but he was just too inconsistent. He was too inexperienced. I think for the moment, the moment was a little bit too big for him.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been in with a guy of that magnitude. And so far, as he's walking in the ring, I see a guy that, I don't know, looks a little nervous to me.
Yeah.
But he is a SWAT team worker.
Right.
So, you don't want to question man's toughness if you're a guy on the SWAT team.
Right. But we're talking boxing.
We're talking boxing. This is special forces.
Save somebody's lives. Go get the serial killer. This is going in the ring, take care of business.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think about that announcement that Joe Joyce and Dubois fighting?
What do you think about that?
Oh man, I like Joyce too. I mean, Joyce, I call a lot of plays, a lot of people, but he hasn't fought enough fights for him to get the respect that he deserves. But he's been taking care of business, knocking people out. I like Dubois. I do. I think it's going to be his true test. And I'm going to have to...
21 years old and there with Joe Joyce.
It's a tough fight to go, but I have to go with Dubois. I think for the last fight showed me a lot, but Joe Joyce is no joke either.
I'm leaning more towards Dubois myself. All right. Here comes Kubret Pulev, the Bulgarian amateur sensation. All right. He's fighting a guy in Bogdan Dinu he should beat and look spectacular against. He's 6-0 since the Klitschko fight, and he's literally one fight away from getting another big fight with Anthony Joshua. And a lot of people, he's kind of one of the forgotten names at heavyweight because everybody's so fixated on, the big 3 at heavyweight, Dillian White, Big Baby, Ortiz, Povetkin. But, this guy, I think on his day, maybe not the elite to the division, maybe not like Joshua Wilder Fury, but some other guys I mentioned, like Ortiz and Povetkin, I think he makes good fights. I think he makes good fights with those guys.
Right.
But this fight right here, though, I think it could very well be a trap fight for him because he doesn't have that the weight that Walt Miller has him to wear down a Bogdan early. Wow. But we'll see, man.
Yeah. We'll see. Anything can happen.
What Lord High Executioner said he's not a fan of putting these prospects against each other so early. But Joe Joyce is an older prospect.
Well, Joe Joyce has been around. He's older, but the thing is that his professional record, he hasn't had a lot of fights in the professional record, and that's what we're talking about. But if you look at all his fights, he's knocked out a lot of opponents, and he's called out a lot of them, and nobody wants to give him a chance. So, is your feeling is that you think Dubois should fight more, build up his resume a little bit better before he gets to a big fight, or what are you trying to say?
I don't know what the hell they're fighting, but it's a small name.
They're not popular fighters either.
The whole, however many people are there, I just see Bulgarian flags.
So if you're a promoter, you like that.
Oh, you're like, yeah, Pulev's got a fan base. I know. It was funny. I knew Pulev had a fan base because I had a friend who was Bulgarian and
Oh yeah, big fan. Yeah.
you know I like boxing. He's like, what do you think about Pulev? Like Pulev's alright, he's solid.
Yeah.
On Facebook, he's got a lot, like a big Facebook page.
Wow.
Over 500,000 likes, I think. He's big.
Is he like
Bulgarian.
Is he like the big guy? No, I know that. I've seen his videos and I've seen him. Yeah, but I'm saying like, is he like the only big thing out of Bulgaria as far as an athlete? Yeah, in boxing, a superstar, or is there anybody else out there in any other sport that's well known like him?
I don't know anything. Interesting something I don't know if he was his trainer in his last fight, but Eddie Mustafa Muhammad is Bogdan Dino's trainer, the former light heavyweight champion. Wow, in the 80s and the 70s.
Him right there?
I think he was game cap on, yeah. Very good fighter in his day.
Yeah.
Excellent fighter.
Wow. We're still rocking the Air Jordan logo. And,
I don't know what he taught him, but hopefully it helped him. It's helped him get better since the Gerald Miller fight, which was only 126 days ago.
Wow.
Hailing from Sofia, Bulgaria, he weighed in at 249.8 pounds.
So he never was a champion?
No, just a guy that was in the Olympics, very good amateur.
Yeah.
Beating a lot of the guys ranked in the top 30 heavyweights, like Dmitrenko, Ustinov. Never beat anybody elite.
Yeah.
Only guy he fought that was Klitschko.
Wow.
But he's beat a lot of good names at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Never quite broke through that top 5-ish. Jimmy Lennon has been a busy man lately. Yes, he has.
Making that money, yeah.
Getting paper. Costa Mesa down by LA. Okay, so they're not too far from LA.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is small. It's small. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they said they're fighting at some place called The Hangar.
Yeah, I've heard that. I heard that name.
Airplane.
Yeah,
It's like an airplane thing,
yeah,
I guess. I don't know. All right. Turn the volume.
Pulev, the 2000
Sorry.
Olympian, as a super heavyweight.
Lord High Executioner, yes, building up a little more. Unfortunate about Joyce's age. Joyce losing would be more detrimental to his career. I agree.
Yeah.
Actually, it might actually be the greatest thing that ever happened to him if he loses that fight, because then everybody will fight him because oh, he lost.
Yeah.
It's the guy opposite him.
He wanted to fight Miller. Miller didn't want to take the fight with him.
All right, so Kubret Pulev versus Bogdan Dinu, tonight's heavyweight fight at the Hangar in Costa Mesa. Dinu in the black trunks, Pulev in the red trunks. Pulev looking to get another win under his belt and punch his ticket to an Anthony Joshua fight later on in the year. Dinu looking to announce himself formally to the heavyweight division after a fight against Gerald Miller where he got dominated.
Yeah.
In that lead hand, just pay attention to it.
I mean, if you have that heavyweight, if you're heavyweight and you're like twice the weight that I am, it's gonna be hard to knock me down and tire my ass out. So I think that's what happened in the Miller fight. You could not push him down. Would Josh have that problem, Miller? You think with his weight, you know the way he is?
That's not strong.
Yeah.
He's gonna have that problem if he allows Miller to get on the inside.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Eastern European style has had.
That's true. You know, you're right. He's always that's a guy got knocked out in the Klitschko fight. Someone said that Pulev hasn't know how to tuck his chin. I think Bogdan's a live dog. I'm not saying I think he's gonna win or anything like that, but he didn't look. He got dominated by Gerald as the fight wore on, but the first 2 rounds he did pretty good pushing the pace, and you know Pulev isn't as heavy as Gerald, so I think he's gonna be much more in this fight. And like you said about Pulev's chin, he's had that problem his whole career.
Oh, the cover chin? Yeah. Wow.
That's like Klitschko caught him with the left hook. Klitschko, I've never seen Klitschko. I've watched a ton of Klitschko fights. I've never ever seen Klitschko throw a left hook and jump with the left hook.
Wow.
He literally jumped and threw a left hook, and it landed right on his chin and flattened him. One of the best left hooks I've ever seen.
But you would think like so many years fighting that you would learn.
Oh, good body shots there by Dinu.
You would learn to know that hey, I need to protect that because you know what I mean.
Someone said Bob Arum's not gonna let Bogdan Dinu win. That's why I need to make sure he gets a stoppage. It's the heavyweight division. It's a big boy division.
That's why I'm saying like I found a video about, I don't know if you've seen the one about
Good job there by Pulev.
boxing, his corruption back in the 90s and stuff. I posted it on Instagram.
I'm always gonna cross.
And it kind of sucks that,
7 dudes, what's up, champ?
yeah, it kind of stinks that even in boxing, you already know some of the fights are already like more or less rigged before they even get there. You know, the outcome.
So far, Pulev's doing a pretty decent job of landing his jab. You know, he's throwing a couple flicking jabs and probing jabs. Dinu, you know, not getting hit as easily in this fight as he did against Jarrell. So that's pretty good. Pretty good first round from both fighters. I'm not really scoring it, to be honest with you.
Nah,
I'm just gonna watch the fight,
enjoy it.
and enjoy it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I think if I had to give a round to someone in that round, I'd probably give it a little bit more to Pulev. Pulev, I thought, landed a couple more shots than Dinu did.
Yeah, before the bell, he also gave a couple of good shots too. So.
But Dinu, I'm telling you, Dinu, his punch, like he got touched with a couple things, and like his punch is just better just because he's not fighting Jarrell Muller. Jarrell Muller, I think the weight and how big Jarrell is. I'm not gonna lie, when I first met Jarrell myself, because I saw him on TV, I saw him go fights. But when you actually get in front of him,
Yeah.
you don't realize how big he is to get in front of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a Mack truck. A Mack truck and a I don't know, Mustang. You know
So I think psychologically, the fact that he's fought Jarrell,
Yeah.
now he's fighting a guy who, yeah, okay, Pulev is 249, he's 6'4", he's a good size heavyweight, but
Yeah.
when you fought Jarrell Muller, he's probably looking at Pulev like he's Roman Gonzalez right now.
Yeah. And what's funny about Baby, he's very active for heavyweight.
One of the most active.
Yeah.
Him and Adam Konaki probably.
Yeah.
Back to his corner. He's one of those fighters that doesn't sit on the stool. He stands there and looks across at his opponent. Meanwhile, in the blue corner for Dinu, the stool was set up for him. Then you heard the corner say they looked over.
Good right hand to the body by Dinu.
Your killer's out of there too.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Mental warfare. You don't want to give your opponent an edge.
Yep.
Yeah, Pulev, they were talking about how Pulev is one of the only guys they see in boxing who he doesn't sit down between rounds. He stands up and
Yeah, I
stands in
seen
the
that.
corner. Yeah, that's why Klitschko knocked his ass out.
They're probably like old school thing they do, you know?
What do you think about guys calling Spence basic and wants to fight him at 147? Well, first of all, Errol Spence is anything but basic. He's one of the most skilled fighters in the division.
Sloppy ass shit.
That's one. And two, I want to see him fight Pacquiao, man. A lot of people are clamoring for that fight. I think Pacquiao will give him a good fight. I think Pacquiao could beat him.
And speed with power. Speed with power in that fight, I think.
I think the news probably
The only thing I'll say about Dinu that I wish he did a little bit better, it would do him a lot of good, is you know, when he throws his jab, he don't really step in with confidence. Like when you throw a jab, step in with some confidence. I mean, there's many ways to jab. Like, there you go. That's more like it. Like touching his body and stepping with some confidence.
He's got a powerful jab. He doesn't really throw, any wasted jab. He throws a strong jab. And when he comes in with that big left hook, he sees
Pulev was good though for being the older fighter.
Yeah, Pacquiao will be a live dog if he fights Spence. I don't know why everybody thinks that's so crazy. I'm not even saying I think he's gonna beat Spence, but I'm saying he's definitely gonna be.
A lot of people discredit Pacquiao. They've been doing it since Mayweather retired.
I'll give Bono a chance to win every fight.
And they continue doing that, disrespecting that man, and that man is still standing up and proving everybody wrong. So anything can happen. If Spence and Pacquiao fight, I was telling my son, it's power over speed. I think his speed is very always constantly moving.
Who are you talking about, Seven News? What new guy in the ranks? Good.
You know what I'm saying?
No, he's saying he's not talking about Pacquiao. He's talking about somebody else. I don't know what he's talking about. Good, but I said that from Pulev.
Oh, coming up in rank.
Oh, like who do I think could beat him coming up the ranks? I think in a couple of years, Jerron
not
Ennis.
Pac, some new guy coming up. That means he's talking about somebody. Do you know the name?
Where he's from, at least.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
All right, Bogdan, Dinu, those little double jab there on the right hand, but nothing really doing. Pulev doing a good job so far, keeping his distance and commanding the distance. Dinu,
he's jabbing.
Dinu has the right ideas. He's not polished enough. He's got the right ideas. He's just not. I don't think he's polished enough.
No.
I think Spence should be at 154 and 160. And you know what? Before the end of his career, he will be at 154.
Oh
160.
man, I was watching him. I don't know if you've seen that video where he's on PVC on the punching bag power. See how much he hits? When he took off his shirt, took off his jacket. Yo, he's a big dude.
I've seen him in person. I don't know.
Yeah, so I could see him moving up in weight. He can whenever he's ready to do it.
To get to 147, he cuts about 23 pounds. Then he walk on weight around 170.
Yeah, but then fight after that, after the weight.
Yeah, I was right. I was right the first time.
What?
It says second name is Ennis. Yeah, Jerron Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis.
And what did he say? If he fight too?
Jerron Ennis could. I don't know about right now because Jerron Ennis is still very much a work in progress.
The
but
cat from Philadelphia.
About a year or two from now. I say 2 years from now, Jerron Ennis is ready for anybody welterweight. 2 years from now, I think, if he's getting the right fights and proper seasoning as a
he
fighter.
looks good in last. Yeah, he looks good, but
I think Jerron Ennis.
They gotta season him up a little more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Him and Josh Kelly are two guys I want to fight when they fight.
Oh man. Yeah. That'd be a great fight.
That's gonna be a great fight. We're on round 3 of Bogdan Dinu versus Pulev. Dinu so far, hasn't really got caught to any too bad. But look, good body stuff by Dinu. He's backing him up.
He's taking out.
I'm telling you, he's not. I don't think he's polished enough to outbox Pulev, but I think he's a live dog. It's a trap fight with Pulev, I think, for sure.
Pulev just waiting for. He's looking for that. I got punch, I guess.
One question: why did you give Manchester City a shout out the other day? Well, I think it was you that said that you were from Manchester. And I wasn't going to shout out Manchester United because I don't like Manchester United, so I shouted out Manchester City. I mean, personally, I really don't care for either of them. I'm an Everton fan. But I like Man City more than I like Man United.
So, who won the Premier League on that? Anyways, is it still going on, the Premier League?
Yeah, there's 7 more games.
Wow, okay. I was looking at King Pete's resume. He's fought some good guys.
This man said F you.
Love it?
He said F you.
Oh, you said? What you said? Yeah.
He's joking.
Yeah. How about
Hey, but hold on. To be fair to United, though, they've been playing a lot better. Lukaku's been scoring goals. He's been in form. They had a big win against PSG in the Champions League. So, good luck to them, man. I mean, I think as a United fan, you're a United fan, I'm an Everton fan. I think we can both unite together and say that we both hate Liverpool. So,
at the end of the day, it's talking sports, talking soccer. It's all good.
Yeah, they should be. One of the blue ones.
Yeah.
So we're in round 3 of Pulev versus Dinu. I'll tell you this right now. I think Pulev has won the first 2 rounds. I think Dinu is probably winning this round right here. Pulev's breathing very, very hard because Dinu's been pushing the pace on Pulev, and he's throwing really good body shots, and he's coming up top.
More aggressive.
And it's working for him. I think if he continues to do what he's doing, Pulev's going to be in some serious trouble. I think Dinu learned a little bit from that Miller fight.
Yep. You have to learn something.
And one thing I love that he's doing, and I know for a fact that Eddie Mustafa Muhammad is telling him to do this, is he's double jabbing.
Wow.
And what he's doing is, even if he's not landing the double jab, it's keeping Pulev at bay and it's allowing him to take at least one step in whichever direction he wants without getting.
You don't see like a lot of the boxers double jab a lot, do you?
No,
No,
very few.
I think the other day we're watching a fight like that. He called it out the same thing. Oh, we'll tell you about the fight tomorrow with King Pete. King Pete fought some boxing.
He fought Garcia, Spence.
Oh my God, he lost he lost a lot of them. But he's got experience under his belt.
I went to university.
Did I ask you about the other fight? That's the Russian guy that won earlier.
God.
Like, wow.
What a oh my God, what a left hook. Jesus.
You're talking to the show, telling the chef, whatever his name is. Yeah. Wow.
I went to university in Liverpool. Been to Goodison Park once for United vs. Everton. Trust me, not the ideal place to go. Hey, that's your opinion. I'm gonna fulfill my dream one of these years, and I'm going to Goodison Park, and I'm gonna go to the middle of that field and I'm gonna kiss that green pitch.
You need to ask Tony Bellew that question. He's from Liverpool, and he's a big Everton fan.
Christina, she was excellent tonight in calling Mad Max's.
She is so fun. It's not even
Yeah,
funny.
she's had a baby too.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. She looks nice on TV. In person,
Better than Michelle Phelps.
blows her out the water.
Are you serious?
It's not even
Personality and everything.
I'm talking. I'm not even talking. I'm not about shit. Look, she blows Michelle.
Yeah.
She might be one of the top 5 most beautiful women I've ever
There's
seen.
a few other ones out there that look good too,
No,
man.
no. You don't understand. You really don't understand.
Oh man, look at
Bogdan
this guy.
Dinu
Oh.
is backing up Pulev.
Those
Pulev.
in trouble, man. My son's 4th round. Oh.
Oh, what a right hand by
Oh.
Dinu. And
Oh,
Dino has
geez.
cut him open.
Yeah.
He might get Pulev out of there.
Wow.
Pulev is bleeding profusely. He looks like freaking Brock Lesnar in that one pay-per-view when he fought John Cena. Yo, Pulev might get him out of here in the 4th
Oh,
round.
come on, Pulev.
Bogdan Dinu. He's coming out strong. He about to retire Pulev. He about to take away the lottery ticket. Body shots, left, right, and center from Bogdan Dinu.
I thought the referee don't stop him too much.
Yo, Pulev looks like Arturo Gatti. I don't know what the hell Dinu hit him with, but whatever it was something special.
Wow.
Good right hand there by Dinu. Let's go, champ.
Why doesn't the referee stop the right?
And another right hand by Dinu.
Wow, the right shot.
Yo, Bogdan Dinu came to fight. I told y'all this is a trap fight for Pulev. I told you. He lost to Jarrell, but stylistically this is a better fight for him. And
it's showing.
And it's showing. And he catches Pulev at a good time.
Shocked him too.
You know, he lost to Jarrell, but it's not like he didn't do good things in that fight.
Yeah.
You had Timothy Bradley throwing $100 bills everywhere in the center earlier.
All right, Pulev is cut wide open. He's bleeding profusely. Bogdan Dinu had a chance to finish him here around for about a minute and 9 seconds left.
Maybe it was what you said with the double jabs. If you giving him, set him up with the.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because even if you double jab, even if you don't land,
Yeah.
you keep him at bait, and it allows you at least one step to your right or your left or going backwards without getting anything thrown at you.
Yeah.
And you know, now that he's actually success backing him up, he's caught him with the right shots.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't remember the last time I saw a fighter open up a fighter so quickly with just one punch.
Well, you did say though. You said that double jabs will eventually get.
It was gonna set up whatever right hand, and it got him with the right hand.
Wow. Pulev was just shocked, I think, more than anything else.
I mean, he's still in
He's
there. You know, he has
a tough
flavor.
dog. I mean,
I know Rudy Hernandez is a trainer, but I don't know how good his work is being a cut man. There's a lot of responsibility
wow.
in being a cut man. You know, you gotta pay attention to the referee. You gotta keep him away.
I agree. He needs to pull that left. He just tried it right there. He's trying to pull down.
He's going for the eye. Yeah.
And he's charging ahead with right hand.
Here comes Pulev charging ahead with right hand.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Pulev on the comeback to the bell.
Yeah. Oh. You chased out blood. That's what happens, boy.
Pulev's cut man best do wonders. There's 8 rounds to go. Yeah.
Wow. He's going for the eye though. I mean,
Yo, I told you.
well, you did say it though. You say he's gonna set him up with the double jab.
Double jab.
And he came with that right when he least expected it.
To tend to that cut.
And I
Look at that cut.
also said too. I said this is a massive trap fight for Pulev.
Wow, the left eyebrows, a big cut. Wow.
This is a trap fight for Pulev because Dinu he lost to Miller in 4 rounds, but he did some good things in that fight. I just think he was a bit too inexperienced in that fight. But I told you, I said psychologically,
Yeah.
he's gonna be very confident because he's not
Yo.
fighting a guy who's 300 pounds who's leaning on him.
Yeah, I told you. You still said that I said the same thing, that the weight, when you're fighting somebody got twice as weight as you are, it's hard to bring him down and weighs you down. But I think this is gonna wake up Pulev. He's gonna wake him up. See him towards the end of the round, how he back.
Pressure. Look at the right
So
hand.
he landed a straight right and then a hook around the guard.
Boom! Boom!
Huge right hand.
Wow.
From Bogdan Dinu, the upset-seeking contender.
At least it's not as bad as Battle Jack. I don't know, man. It's at Battle Jack level. He lands a couple more. It'll be at Battle Jack level in no time.
Came back late in the round. And the doctor has stepped
The doctor has stepped in
Oh,
and see
man.
what's going on with Pulev in his eye.
Did you see the way he turned that right hand over? The turning of the hand.
I'm not sure if this is his.
That cut.
Why they put a band-aid on it or something?
What a reaction from Pulev as he raises his hands and smiles to this partisan crowd. But if
Wow.
this fight
I think Pulev's gonna put him out.
for Dinu,
I think that blood got him going.
let's
It kind of shocked him, I think.
on that cut and what he's hearing in the corner.
Rudy Hernandez is
and both in boxing and in UFC. He
So
says,
here we have Bogdan Dinu, a guy who just,
it's going to be a
you know,
challenge
4 or 5 months ago we nobody heard of him. Had a fight with Jarrell Muller. Now he's fighting Pulev. Pulev's supposed to get a Joshua fight, and he's literally a punch or two away from derailing his plans, and maybe effectively ending his career. But he's gotta keep doing what he's doing. You know, right now I see him shelling up. I see Pulev
coming in now.
He's getting to fight with a bit more confidence now. But good right handed by Dinu. I think Dinu caught with that one.
He's going for that eye.
But he's gotta keep doing what he's doing. Good jab there by Dinu.
Yeah. I don't see Pulev throw left to the body at all.
He's very, when people say this guy has a European style straight up, well, you know, 1-2, 1-2, he's very much like that.
Yeah.
Technique and execution from the new to land that shot on the top of the eye. Here
Look at
it is. Watch how he turns this shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's that Lomachenko.
Damn, he put that hand down and bang.
Going straight.
Jeez.
Yeah, he blinded Pulev, and then he came with a devastating right hand that woke up Dinu.
And then a left hook to the chest.
Yeah.
It isn't often that you see instantly on impact the blood gush. But with that torque and that turning over on the knuckles,
It's right here. That cuts right here. So,
what it did.
wow.
There are the power punches in the last round. One of those 13 was that right hand we just showed you.
Man, you know what I like about Dinu when he throws that right hand, man? He gets good leverage on it. So when it hits you, it hits you.
Yeah, because when
Good body shots, everybody.
It's like what you say. He's setting up that with a double jab and then coming in with the right. Boom.
And try to coast here.
Yeah, I didn't think Dinu was going to win this fight, but I did say this was a trap fight for Pulev. I did say that, you know, this is a dangerous fight for him because Dinu, don't be deceived by the Miller fight. You know, he did do some good things in that fight.
Yeah.
He's learned from it. He got Eddie Mustafa Muhammad in his corner. And you can see, that double jab, that's got Eddie Mustafa Muhammad written all over it. Because he used to do that line himself.
That's his imprint. It's imprint.
That's his imprint on Dinu in this fight.
Wow.
The crowd in California trying to spur Pulev. A lot of Bulgarians in the crowd, a lot of Bulgarian flags.
And you were right. You were saying that. I mean, you said Dinu had more power punch, knockout punch.
I said he's not powerful. He's not powerful without box Pulev, but he's definitely powerful enough to knock him out.
Yeah.
Position is going to take a look at that cut and determine the immediate future.
It's a bad cut, Joe, but the silver lining is at least right now it's not going in the eye of Pulev.
Dinu doing a good job of not getting hit either. He's, you know, he's not, you know, the most evasive fighter in the world, but he doesn't have to get out the way.
Yeah.
Better round for Pulev, but man.
Do you think that actually, when you have a cut like that, that seems more dramatic than what it really is? It actually affects the judge scoring and the judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
Wow.
But you know, sometimes that can work in your favor. Having a cut like that can work in your favor because you know what Dinu was doing good on those rounds, he was going to the body.
Right.
And you see now he's not going to the body as much.
No.
He's talking in that eye. Right. Which is good, but now that he knows you're talking in that eye, he's gonna be on guard for that eye.
That's right. Yeah.
So sometimes those things work in your favor.
Right. To go either or, and then basically, yeah.
With Dentec, exclusive forming tray provides a snug fit.
I seen some of Eddie Mustafa Muhammad interviews, especially the one after the Wilder Fury fight. Yeah, no, Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. I enjoy watching him talk about boxing.
Yeah.
They always have him on the name of the boxing club.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They train all the fighters out of there. But he was an exceptional fighter in his day.
One of the best, right? Yeah.
A very good fighter, world champion, pretty good fighter.
Look above the left eye of Pulev. You will see that Y-shaped cut.
All right, so round 6 and what's been a exceedingly, you know, this fight, as you see the Michael Chase, a lot of drama here between Bogdan, Dinu, and Pulev. Your boy BT live here on YouTube with my dad.
If just watching this fight, and I know he's not Joshua. Dingo's not Joshua. The way Pulev is fighting, if he brings that style against Joshua, he'll get beat by Joshua easily. Mandatory or not. He will get that beat.
He just missed that right hand, Dinu. Good right hand there by Pulev. And see, now Pulev began to fight back, and I honestly believe it or not, I think the only thing keeping him in this fight is that damn crowd. All the Bulgarian flags.
That and the blood, I'm telling you.
Pulev right now is trying to break the spirit of Dinu.
But Dingo's not phased by it though. He's not phased by it. No. Dino's not even phased by it.
Dinu's heart is a question mark. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, he has learned. He's gotten better. You know, he went more rounds this fight. You know, he's hurt his opponent.
Yeah.
You know, and let's have it right. You know, for a guy who's as inexperienced as he is to fight a guy like Drummond one fight, and in the next fight you come back. Oh, here goes Pulev. Pulev's beginning to gain some momentum.
He just gets tired. Though. He gets a couple punches in and then he gets tired. You know.
Dinu's 32, but I mean, this is a guy who's very inexperienced. Last fight fought Jarrell, got beat the hell up. Now they throw in there with Pulev, so it's sink or swim for him, and right now he's doing pretty damn good for himself.
He's standing out, making a name, yup.
The guy who's racing against time.
Good job there, Dinu.
He's never been beyond the 6th round for Pulev. Not only is it a cut, but it's the kind of dramatic.
Yeah, but Dinu looks like he's getting tired. Though.
Yeah, he is. He's never been past round 6 ever. Right now, one thing Pulev's doing really good is he's cutting the ring off and bang. He's backing Bogdan Dinu off, and that's actually what Dinu was doing to him earlier.
Yeah.
And now that crowd is spurring Pulev on, and you can see it. He's gaining confidence with every landed punch, with the rise and noise from the crowd.
I mean, if you got a crowd like that behind you, it motivates you to a point, you know. And he knows he got a lot to lose, but Dinu looks tired.
People really want to see Dinu win because they want to see him mess up Barbarian's plans.
Oh yeah, hey, you know what? I agree with you, man. These promoters always sign somebody to get an easy ride and they make more money, and it's not gonna happen.
I just like upsets.
Yeah.
One thing Dinu's had a big problem with ever since he hurt Pulev is he's not getting off first.
Yeah.
He's not getting off first anymore. He's not imposing himself as he was earlier.
And he's not double jabbing either. He's letting his hands down too. He's tired.
And I see that his shoulders are getting a little tense.
Yep. So I'll tell you one thing. What I like about Top Rank though is his name is called Teofimo Lopez.
You like that guy? What?
I like to see him fight Lomachenko. I just want to see him fight. I mean, he's called out. He wants all the big fights too. So yeah. So I would love that. I just a
loud American hype job.
And then just the other day, well, and then just the other day, Mikey Garcia's brother was saying, why don't Mikey fight him and go down?
Breezy Bastard wants to know who do we have winning. Right now, I have Pulev winning the fight, probably like 4 rounds to 2, something like that. Because Dino's done good work. He hurt him in that 1 round. But other than that 1 round and maybe the round before that, you know, Dinu's really been outboxed the whole fight.
He's getting gassed out. What's happening?
He's getting gassed out. Yeah. He's beginning to get a little tense, and you know, sometimes there's those moments in boxing where you're not expected to win. You hurt a guy and you need to capitalize. And sometimes
you got to.
When you don't capitalize, you get discouraged automatically.
You gotta be a great finisher.
The thing is, Pulev has been at this level before. Pulev fought Vladimir Klitschko.
Right.
He's a well-experienced amateur. He's been in the top heavyweight.
Well,
Dinu is very much still learning on the job.
Right.
I mean, I know I'm a rural child vision. I'm joking. I think Chief Lopez is that guy. I actually could beat Lomachenko. Straight up.
I mean, that'd be a great fight. But they asked Mikey Garcia's brother, why don't Mike fight him? Mikey fight him. You know, come down and fight him.
Oh, good right-handed for Pulev. That ain't on the equilibrium.
Oh yeah.
And Pulev's backing him up. Pulev is backing Bogdan Dinu up, and Dinu is missing. He's making a miss.
Hold on. Yeah.
All right, Dinu's gotta get out of there. What the?
Oh, he went down.
And Dinu gets knocked down.
Did he go down or did he?
Yeah, no, he got knocked down.
Wow.
So Dinu is down here around 7.
But Pulev looks like he's burnt out too, man. Oh wow! I can't believe this. He knocked him
Get up.
What are you getting up? Is he counting him or no? What's the ref doing? Oh, that's why he's not counting. So it's not knocked up, he's on top of the head?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Get your ass up, man.
No. I think he got hit. He got hit. He got pretty hard in the back of the head. Right in the back of the head.
But the referee didn't stop it. He allowed him to continue
on.
No,
because if you get hit like that on the way down, they give you time to recuperate. Pulev can actually get disqualified.
Oh, no, yeah, but he was just saying he can continue. Get up. He's not going to do it, though, because he wants the guy to lose. Jeez.
So, hit him while he was down.
Get out, man. Oh, you're giving him
you usually get 5 minutes. You get 5 minutes to recuperate. Yeah. They treat it the same way like if you got low blow.
Wow. But it wasn't. Oh, listen to this BS.
That's not BS. That's
Yeah,
how it works.
that wasn't. Yeah.
That's how it works. That's not BS.
Wow. But it wasn't a rabbit punch, right?
It was accidental because he was saying as he was going down.
Okay, well, he's about to get finished now.
Yo, my main man Darren Muller's in the house.
Oh, what's up?
What's up, champ? We here live, me and my pops.
You
We're
know
watching the heavyweight division. I mean, I know you're probably not too familiar with these guys fighting. We're watching Bogdan, Dinu versus Kubret, Pulev.
Yeah.
Pulev is a potential Joshua opponent.
Oh, took a point off too. Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
so Pulev gets a point taken off. So basically it evens out because Pulev knocked him down, you get an extra point, and it gets canceled by the point getting taken away.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Bogdan Dinu, man.
I guarantee you finish him off though. He's gonna finish him.
Okay. Yep, 1 point.
He's gotta do that shit.
I don't know why,
I guess respect to the judges.
I guess so.
Are you about to finish him off right here?
Alright, so we're here in round 7.
Who's gonna finish him off? We got that break.
Yeah,
Those 5 minutes. Who's gonna finish him off?
Pulev has been re-energized. Ever since Pulev got ironed out by that right hand, he's been re-energized.
Oh, so he's gonna finish him.
And he's been letting his own right hand that well. See, there you go.
Oh, Dino's coming back.
Dinu has to bring back, if Dinu wants to win, he needs to bring back that double jab. If he brings back the double jab, he'll be in good shape. But it's almost like once he punched him with the right hand earlier in that 4th round,
doesn't continue.
He abandoned the double jab, and that's what was keeping Pulev at bay. But see, now Pulev got him again. Another knockdown for Pulev.
That wasn't in the back of the head.
Yeah, Pulev's gonna fold him up. If he gets up, Pulev's gonna fold him up.
It's over now.
I think it's over. We got about 90 seconds left here in this round. I don't see Pulev.
I thought you were gonna finish him off.
Good right hand by Pulev. Oh, but Dinu's coming back.
Yeah.
He tries to come back with.
Good jab by Dinu.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Dinu. I want an upset here.
It ain't gonna happen though.
It's not happening.
Pill's gonna not finish him off. Because he doesn't stay in the middle of the ring. I mean, you're not supposed to.
Man.
He stays in those ropes. Like, that's what
And he shells up. Like,
yeah.
You're just shelling up. Nah, man, stop shelling up.
Didn't you say that something about him? What were you saying earlier about him? About the question about him?
Alright, jab. Jab and Pulev. Another jab. Any minute now, I think Pulev might get him out of here.
Look at him corner, back him up.
Oh. Got him right there with a right.
Yeah.
40 seconds to try to get out this round for Dinu.
Okay, let's see if Dinu can get out of this round.
I don't think so. I think Pill's gonna finish him.
Tried to land the right uppercut moments ago.
And a right hand by Pulev. Oh!
Good night.
Pulev back in this
Good
man.
night.
Oh,
It's
man.
over. Knocked him out again.
Yo, so Kubret Pulev shows tremendous balls and
shit, now.
irons out
Good night.
Bogdan Dinu. Hey, fair play to Bogdan Dinu. Dinu came to fight. I told everybody I said that this would be a trap fight for Pulev. You know, Dinu got destroyed by Jarrell Miller in his last fight.
Yeah.
But I thought he learned. He got Eddie Mustafa Muhammad in this corner, but he didn't stick to his game plan.
No.
And once Pulev had punched him and asked some serious questions of him, he didn't have any answers. And you know, what do you want from the guy? The guy has experience. The guy has been in 2 tough fights back to back.
But he's learned from him.
But he's learned. But you know, he was in there with a more experienced, better fighter. So good stuff for him. And I would agree with my man Sam. So I'd love to see Pulev versus White myself. That'd be a good fight.
Woo. I don't know, White. I think White's more active though. White, stronger.
Yeah.
White, and he's a lot younger too.
Darren Moore said, "Shout out to Pulev." Yeah, shout out to Pulev.
Yeah, shout out to Pulev.
He's probably gonna fight your boy Joshua by the end of the year because he's the #1 contender for one of Joshua's belts, and they're probably gonna call him mandatory by the end of the year. That's what I think, at least. I think if Joshua goes in and does the business against Miller, then the IBF will call a mandatory because Pulev's been the mandatory for quite some time, and him and Joshua were supposed to fight in 2017. Pulev pulled out, so he'll probably fight Pulev later this year, and he'll beat Pulev.
Yeah. But wasn't the same thing that happened to Brazil when she sit back waiting?
Yeah, same thing.
And now,
Darren Moore says nobody's seeing Joshua except my main man Tyson Fury. He gonna beat Joshua.
Yeah.
See you soon, my bro. I'll hit you up. Let's hang out this coming weekend. I'm free. All right, no doubt about it, man. You got my number, so we'll talk soon. Thank you for visiting me here on my live.
Take care.
Pulev has balls, but his defense is questionable. It is. I mean, and I think Dinu is like a cardboard bootleg, slow, and like he's like Brazil. He's the bootleg Brazil.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, he threw that jab, or the double jab, but he never finished it off.
Yeah, like it's like he abandoned everything he was doing. If he would have stuck with the game plan, and he just kept throwing that double jab and going to the body, he might have had this fight because he had him out on his feet.
Yeah, I mean, when he came with that double jab, when he came with that right, he had to continue that pace, and he was getting more tired.
Yeah. If he gets hit the same way by AJ, got hit by Dinu, it's over. My man Fury, the best. Yes, right. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight. He beating all these guys.
The lineal champ.
The lineal champ. The man that beat
the people's champ. Oh, he's never come to the U.S.? Wow.
No.
His debut. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that myself. No wonder there's so many Bulgarians there.
Yeah, wow. I didn't know that.
I know that myself. Pulev on the juice.
Yeah.
At 37, it's possible. You never rule it out. I mean, but what a show of character for Pulev here. You know, he fought a very game Bogdan Dinu in what was a classic trap fight where you're fighting a guy you're expected to beat, and you got a big fight ahead of you if you win the fight, but it's hard to focus on the fight in front of you because you got one where you're gonna get like what, $20 million, $50 million.
You name it. Yeah.
So it's hard not to think about that.
Right.
But, and he was hurt. You know.
Well, I think it was a wake up call for Pulev when Dino cut his eye in the left eye, and that's when he should finish him off.
It was like he said, "I'm gonna fight now."
Yeah.
And my man Phantom Brawl, the artist formerly known as Scrap Chat Boxing. What's up, champ?
Oh wow, yeah.
His name used to be Scrap Chat Boxing, but he changed it to Phantom Brawler.
Okay.
3 punches behind the head, man. SMH slaughtered. Yeah, I mean, there were punches by the head, but at the same time, it's heavyweight boxing. It's boxing. Things happen. Dinu didn't adjust. Dinu abandoned his game plan for early in the fight. That got him in a in a situation to win a fight.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, a very pleasant surprise from Bob Irvin, Top Rank. Good heavyweight fight tonight.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And because I didn't think Dino was gonna come out and even fight that good, but he came out and he showed. If he had just stayed to his plan,
I mean, I knew he had it in him.
And
because he did show good things in the Miller fight.
But then you said that you said there was some question about. I forgot what the fight.
His heart.
Yeah.
Well, somebody said in the comments. I didn't say
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, his heart. He had no heart. Yeah. So you gotta have some type of heart in you, to go ahead and try to win the fight. And I think once Pulev started pushing him back to the ropes and punching him left and right, I mean, he was shocked in the first thing. The first punch in the back of the head, but at the same time, I think that Pulev came out with the win and did what he had to do. Yeah.
2 European heavyweights headlining in the U.S. I guess that's good for boxing. I mean, it don't really matter if the European. They just put on a good fight.
Yeah.
It was a good fight. It was competitive.
Yeah.
You know, it had back and forth action. You know, one guy asked questions of the other. The other guy asked questions of the other, and you know, ultimately ended with Pulev getting up off the deck and stopping the very game Bogdan Dinu.
I thought he was gonna win it though.
For Dinu's sake, they're moving forward though. I want to see him take some fights just to like.
Well, honestly,
he had 2 tough fights back to back. He put them in there tough.
The reality of this is, on Dinu's side, is that yes, he's lost these fights, but in the end, he's gonna become a winner by them. What I mean by that is the experience that he had by losing to big baby face.
Helped him with Pulev.
Yeah, and Pulev, it's giving him experience to even be better at what he's doing.
Yeah, so he need to take at least a couple of learning fights for himself, and you know, let Eddie Mustafa work his Muhammad work his magic.
Yeah, just give him time.
Because Eddie Mustafa Muhammad took Badu Jack to the title. People forget that.
Wow. Yeah.
Doesn't GGG make an announcement tomorrow? I'm not really sure. You probably tell me about that. I didn't hear anything about that. But if so, I mean, I can't wait for it.
Yeah, and believe me, mark my word, he'll have it out. He'll put it out quick.
4 a.m. in the UK, and I'm watching 2 European heavyweights scrap it out in the US. Of course, it's good for boxing. That's right.
Yeah.
I like watching those Japanese fights when they're like 4 in the morning.
Was that a good fight?
Yeah. Coming up, UFC heavyweight champ Daniel Cormier joins us to break down the stunning knockout in the main event tonight between Anthony Pettis and Stephen Thompson. And Kemba Walker's comeback served too much for Kyrie to handle. You're the Celtics star, call out his own head coach. Plus, we'll break down all.
Kemba Walker.
Showed off Kyrie.
What else is new? He's better than Kyrie. And he got a. He showed a Kyrie with a shittier team.
And do you think
They won on a 30-5 run over the last 8 minutes to win the game.
I'm trying to tell you, they said that I'm a big Celtics fan.
You know what that means?
And
The Hornets are gonna do all this.
18
Go on a massive winning
points,
streak just to fall half a
104
game
points, and the
short.
Hornets came back. Yep.
They're gonna go on a massive winning streak just to fall half a game short of making the playoffs.
Miami won tonight again.
Just something different.
So that's like, I mean, it's like how many more games left?
Not enough.
Wow.
Tonight with Kubret, Pulev.
Is that your dad, by the way? Yes. This lovely fellow right here is my father. Yes.
Yeah. Top boxing all day.
Everybody says he's my brother, but
Yeah.
My dad.
Where we go, it's funny.
Until that 7th round.
Pulev is not ready for those Joshua hands.
Dino.
Bogdan Dino is getting spoken to right now.
It was a good fight. I catch him a few times, but I think he throws some dirty punch in back, head, and that's it. This is boxing.
So you were down and he did land the accidental punch after that. Did you think about stopping it all or did you want to continue?
Yeah, I want to continue, but I wasn't unable to continue. Yeah.
All right, now you've been in the ring in the last 2 fights. You've lost by knockout. The last one was against Big Baby Miller. This time it's against the #1 contender. Compare their power. What's different? What's similar between Kubret and maybe?
Completely different. Different. This guy, Miller was bigger puncher, tougher than Kubret. I think with Kubret I was so close. Sometimes I win some rounds and I throw some good punch.
Yeah.
I know I'll be better and better and better from fight to fight. And my last fight was with 2 guys from top 10.
Yeah.
And I don't refuse. I try to fight with this guy because I want to be. My goal is to be in the top.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Bogdan. And now we're here with Kubret.
Noble stuff from Bogdan Dino, and credit to him, he's taken 2 very tough fights back to back against these guys, and
to affect the way you fought tonight.
Yes, first,
let's hear Pulev say.
I must say, благодаря на българската публика, уникални сте.
Thank you for your help.
First I can say from Bulgaria.
Huh?
You speak Bulgarian?
No, that's what he said though.
Second, your question. Sometimes this what do it us not good, sometimes turn back. You understand what I mean?
No.
The knockdown.
Yeah.
I feel very good.
So we knew that he was a good boxer. For moments, he cut you up with that right hand. And how were you able to finish him?
Yes, just fighting. For me, was not so big problem this cut. Yeah, because I was ready, and sometimes blood do with me very hungry.
I told you, yeah.
Did you believe at one point after the illegal punch?
Roderick, what's up, champ?
That maybe you could lose a fight.
Doesn't matter. I was prepared. I was fit. I was really good in this moment, and I can do everything in this moment.
Did you prove that you have the heart of a champion tonight?
Yeah, I think I was.
Sometimes it's hard to understand.
I was very good boxing today. I show good punching.
I'm glad, man. Good to have you back. Did you get a chance to watch the fight with Pulev and Bogdan Dinu? It was very, very pleasantly surprised how great the fight was.
Yeah, same.
Pulev's a blast to watch and to listen to. Many more great nights of boxing are coming ahead.
All right, so there you have it. Kubret Pulev gets up off the deck to stop the very game, very tough Bogdan Dino. He was very in his interview. He said that Jarrell Miller was a lot tougher, a lot stronger than Pulev. He said he thought he was doing good against Pulev. He's taking rounds off of him, and that he's getting better. And he seemed in high spirits. You know what? He should be in high spirits because this is a guy that 4 or 5 months ago we didn't know who the hell he was. fights Miller, gets ironed out. You know, you would think like he's gonna fade off into obscurity, but he came tonight against Pulev, a guy that's a top 10, easy top 10 heavyweight, you know, world title challenger. And he had him off his feet.
And he basically said what we said. Even though he took those 2 losses, he gained a lot of experience from those 2 losses to get better. And before the fight, we were talking about Baby Miller beating him, but I was telling my son that the size probably tired him out, and he said the same thing. It was a harder fight. So you're hitting a truck, you're not hitting a Mustang, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, as long as he takes a couple fights, puts the work in the gym, he's got a chance to really make some improvements in the fight. 'Cause I saw the improvements in this fight.
His ultimate goal is to be, I guess, in the top 10 or something.
A world champion.
Yeah, I mean, that's everybody. But you have to learn. You have to crawl before you walk.
So there you go. So good on him. As for Pulev, you know, showed a lot of heart in this fight. Showed a lot of grit and determination, but you know, I just think with him being Pulev, he's gonna. I don't see him being any of the top guys. You know, it's one thing to go in there and fight a guy like Dinu, who, you know, Dinu has been inexperienced. Dinu has never really been at this level before, so he's just learning as he goes. But
he's getting old too, you know. So
I don't know. I don't see him beating Joshua. I just think.
I don't think so. I think Joshua will follow him.
I think Joshua's speed.
Yeah.
His speed. It's the speed more than anything else.
Yeah.
Speed and reflexes, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fight just ended. Hold on, let me go turn the volume down because they're gonna go to Sports Center.
Yeah. So yeah, so it was a good fight. Good fight night.
I'm actually happy we went live for that because I almost considered not going live for that one.
I'm glad you did. I mean, you would have missed out, you know.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys. My man Sam So said, I swear you, T Street, Showbiz the Adult, Boxing with Aid, I know who he is, are the best boxing YouTubers out there. Well, they were in Charlotte? I didn't know they were in Charlotte, the Hornets.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. And honestly, you know, Showbiz the Adult, he's a bit new. Boxing with Aid, they're a bit new. But for you to include me in the same company as T Street, you know, I think T Street is an amazing YouTuber. I've been following him for years. He's really good at what he does. And for me personally, I aspire to be as good as he is and be good in my own right, you know. So I appreciate the compliment. I take it to heart and
appreciate it.
I really do appreciate it. Yeah. And Nikki S and Nike says they agree with Sam's comments. Hey, I appreciate the love, guys. You know, I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber out there. You know, there's only 10 people here, but you know, then again, this isn't a big fight either.
Yeah,
you
no.
know?
I mean, at the end of the day, whoever's in, we appreciate it is talking boxing with whoever. It doesn't have to be a big crowd, a small crowd. It just talking.
Sometimes it's better this way because I can sit here and I can actually read the comments. You know, when there's 1,000 people, because I have my live hangouts with 800 people,
my God,
and they're just going like this, and I can't really read the comments. So sometimes this is better.
You can't be like the $6 million man and have a bionic eye and see everything.
Can't do it. Not at all.
It's good to like this because you interact with a smaller crowd. And you can get to talk more boxing to more extent.
Absolutely. Let's see. That's funny.
Is it?
Someone asked me who I got for Lipinets versus Peterson tomorrow. That's an interesting crossroads fight.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have to look more into I can't remember if they're fighting 147 or 140. I'm assuming it's 147 because I'm pretty sure Lipinets made his 147 debut already. I would go with Lipinets just because. You know, I think Lamont has been in a lot of wars. I think he's a bit torn.
I was checking his resume.
He fought Spence, he fought Khan, he fought all these guys. In terms of experience, he's got the advantage over Lipinets. And Lipinets, you know, when he fought Mikey Garcia, you know, I think he could have did a bit more, but you know, he did give a decent account of himself.
Yeah.
And I think if he's worth anything, he will beat Lamont Peterson tomorrow.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna. He was no easy fight. Even when he fought Lipinets fought Mikey Garcia, I didn't think it was Mikey Garcia would actually beat him down to a pole. He actually it was a very competitive fight, and he showed a lot of heart.
Absolutely.
So, and he was new to the game as far as the weight and everything. So, I can see him giving a run for his money. But I'm a big firm believer in experience, and I think King P can come through with this fight.
Okay. A WBO mandatory is before the IBF mandatory, so that would mean you're right.
It does outranks everything. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but that would mean that
Yeah.
Dillian White would be Joshua's next fight. So I don't know. Well, hopefully it is. Hopefully for our sake, I think it's a better fight than Pulev.
Is that how it goes? But
No,
I thought we were talking about sometimes mandatories. Some boxers just go over that. They don't.
Well, if they really want to
Oh, they
sidestep it, they can pay. They can get an exemption to pay step-aside money.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think Joshua's gonna do that. I think he's gonna fight like Pulev before the end of the year.
Just for a shot.
I think he's gonna say, oh, because he
hasn't been active.
Pulev is the IBF mandatory, and the IBF is probably the most strict sanctioning body with the mandatories. They like, if the IBF calls mandatory, you better freaking fight the damn mandatory, or they're stripping your ass. I've seen it too many times.
Oh man, so yeah, for Josh.
So if they call mandatory for him, he has to.
Yeah.
It's not like the WBA where you can just mess around.
Yeah.
You can write a letter. No. If the IBF calls mandatory, you fight the mandatory.
And that'll be one of his belts in jeopardy, basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, sorry to ask again, but who do you see Buatsi versus on the AJ undercard? Yo, hold on. I gotta see what I'm gonna answer your question. I gotta see my boy Kemba Walker tonight. Look at my man Kemba Walker.
Bang!
Oh my God, Kemba Walker. For those of you who don't know, I'm a massive basketball fan. I'm a massive Charlotte Hornets fan. Unfortunately, I gotta watch Kemba Walker play with a bunch of bums that don't do anything.
Look at by 18 points.
They trailed by 18 points. What in the second half? And then what happened? Kemba Walker started going out. He said, "Shomp, 3-pointer." Hold on. What? I mean, the Hornets are making the playoffs regardless. Okay, Miles Bridges with a putback. Okay, Kemba. Okay, Hornets. Wait a second. You got Kemba. Yo, we have the dumbest coach in the league. We have the dumb. Look who's on the floor around Kemba. Besides Marvin Williams, look, Bacon, Graham, Bridges. He waited 74 games to play the young guys.
Sad.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, man, Kemba's pulling up.
Boom.
He always balls in the Celtics though. This is the second time he's done this year against the Celtics.
He's probably like a motivator because Kyrie.
Yeah, because Kyrie Irving is a scrub.
Kyrie's going back to the LA though. I think he's gonna play with LeBron. I think they'll be unite. That's my feeling.
Yeah, man.
I don't care.
Anyway, I just had to see the Hornet highlights because we don't win a lot of games,
No.
and we beat the Boston Celtics again, and that overrated scrub Kyrie Irving. Now, anyway, to get back to your question, you said, how did you rate Buatsi earlier? Well, I thought Buatsi played exceptional. I thought played watching freaking basketball.
Yeah,
he boxed exceptional. You know, he fought a guy Liam Conroy who, you know, he was clearly from the word go 3 to 4 levels better than Kemba Walker. This guy is too good. My God, he was on fire. Yo, he bullied Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving said, "I ain't guarding that man." Yo, Kemba Walker's too nice, bro. Yeah. Anyway. Buatsi looked good, man. He fought a guy Liam Conroy. He was much better than, you know, I like the way he systematically broke him down, you know, going to the body with pull counters, jabs. You know, I think Buatsi is definitely the goods. You know, there's not many people I can look at in boxing and say, yo, that guy's going to be definitely, without a shadow, without a world champion. But that is, let me tell you how good I think Buatsi is. I think Buatsi is so good. If Eddie Hearn tomorrow signed for him to fight Sergey Kovalev, I'd pick him to beat Sergey Kovalev.
Wow.
That's how good I think Buatsi is. I think he's going to beat Sergey Kovalev right now.
Well, he's a young buck too, so he's got an advantage, right?
Yeah, but he's an experienced young buck. You know, he's fought in some deep amateur for the UK and Great Britain and all that stuff. So, that's okay. But to answer your question, who can he fight light heavyweight? Let's answer that question more directly. So, I had the light heavyweight rankings in front of me. Buatsi is currently ranked. See, he's not ranked in the WBC.
Wow.
He is.
Not ranked 8.
He's not ranked in the WBA.
He's 5.
Where?
5?
Oh, he's 5. Okay, so Buatsi is 5 in the WBA. So you know, I'd like him ideally to fight guys who are around his, you know, his ranking. So you know, you got guys like Felix Valera. That's a safe fight. You know, Sullivan Barrera. You know, a guy that's been in there with good fighters.
Yep.
That'd be a name. You know, Marcus Brown. You know, I don't see that happening, but I could see him fighting Marcus Brown. Badu Jack, Joe Smith. I could see like Joe Smith. He would ice Joe Smith though.
The IBF got 11.
You know, you got Craig Richards, another UK light heavyweight who's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have in the IBF, Buatsi is not ranked in the IBF. And
Yes, he is. He's 11. He's 11th.
oh, damn, he's 11. Okay,
He's 11.
he's 11 in the IBF. So I'm looking at guys like Sullivan Barrera. You got him.
WBO, he's 20 the last
Joe
one.
Smith.
Yeah.
I think Joe Smith, Sullivan Barrera, Mike Lee, Felix Valera,
Yeah.
Enrico Colling. Those are the kind of guys I think he can fight next.
Well, how many fights has he had so far as a professional career?
Today was his 10th professional fight. 10th.
Wow. So yeah, so I mean.
On June the 1st. Oh, for the Miller AJ card. Well, he's probably not gonna fight those guys. Maybe Enrico Colling or something like that. Someone who's like ranked in one of those sanctioning bodies, but isn't like really a top 15 guy.
Somebody just tune-up fight. That's what I used to call him.
Because Enrico Colling is someone you can say, well, he fought like literally if he beats him and stops him, you can say, oh, I beat BA fought him.
Yeah.
So I would say someone like an Enrico Colling, someone like that.
Exactly.
If you know who that is, I don't know if you're familiar with Enrico Colling, but Bob Arum won't let Usyk anywhere near Pulev. I think he would beat Pulev, but Pulev is a dangerous fight for him though. Arum's plan is to surround AJ and Wilder with mandatories. Yeah, sounds about right. I doubt he can hang with Spencer Crawford, but it'll be a fun fight for sure. Who are you talking about? Oh, Maidana. Greasy Bastard. He's talking about Marcos Maidana. He's whether or not they hang with Spencer Crawford. No, not at this point.
Not yet. Premature.
I heard Kell Brook could be on the AJ Miller undercard. Yeah, I heard the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And
you got too highly on him, Brendan. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think I'm not gonna lie. I think he's shot.
Think he's done?
I think he's shot. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it was just a bad performance because it's weird. Like since he lost to Spence,
yeah,
he's had 2 fights. The first fight he had was against Sergey Rabchenko, who fought Jarrett Hurd in a tough 8 or 9 round fight.
Right.
Broke looked like $1 million against Sergey Rabchenko.
Wow.
Stopped him in like 2 rounds.
Right. And then?
Then he fights
middle.
What's his name? The last guy he fought.
Yeah, whoever it was, but anyway, yeah. So
Michael Zarafa.
Yeah.
He fights Michael Zarafa. Light punching, the light punching stripper who got knocked out by Peter Quillen on PBC a couple years ago. And Michael Zarafa, the only thing preventing him from winning that fight was more talent and power.
That's crazy. Yeah,
maybe
his mind going to that fight wasn't into it. Maybe that.
The guy can't stop thinking about Amir Khan.
Yeah. Oh, I want to see that fight. I don't know if I want to see it anymore. I'm just so tired of hearing about it.
True school. It's because Joshua has 3 belts and they take mandatories in turn. It's WBO mandatory next. Used to be the mandatory when he moves. So, it is what it is, man. I just want to see the big fights with him already. I could really care less about him fighting Pulev.
Yeah, just get the big fights out the way.
I'm telling you now, nobody beats Bivol. Hey, honestly, Bivol he's been showing me a lot.
Bivol and who against
anybody in the lightweight division.
Yeah.
Buatsi's good enough to beat Bivol.
I don't know.
As Buatsi begins to mature, he'll be good enough to beat Bivol. Kovalev's good enough to beat Bivol.
Yeah.
Vazik's good enough to beat Bivol.
I mean, everybody is saying that Bivol's. He's a tough competitor, he's tough this and that, but
competitor, he's a world champion.
Yeah. What I'm saying, like, as far as getting with like a Kovalev, that fight, they've been talking about that fight for how long now?
Yeah.
Bring that fight on,
Brooke, Leonard Sterling says, Brooke, Buatsi, Josh Kelly, Chris Algieri versus Tommy Coyle, Katie Taylor versus Delphine Pursoon is who may be on the AJ Miller undercard. And yeah, that's what I've heard too. And if that's the lineup that comes out, that's a very good undercard. Like, that's actually an undercard. That has undercard of the year written all over it.
Wow.
Because Katie Taylor versus Delphine Pursoon, just in case you don't know what that's about. Delphine Pursoon is arguably the best women's boxer out there. That'll be for the undisputed championship in her weight class.
That she wants, yeah.
So she'll go undisputed and beat probably be a top 3 women's fighter.
Well, she'll fight Serrano after that, I think. Serrano was waiting on the
the Pursoon fight is actually as big as the Serrano fight. I'm just more excited about the Serrano fight because I think Serrano's a legend.
Right.
But you have Taylor versus Pursoon. You have Chris Algieri versus Tommy Coyle. That's a good fight. You may not know about not know a lot about Tommy Coyle.
I don't know much
they're
about him.
They're at about the same level, so it's a very good matchup.
Yeah.
I like that fight. And then when you talk about the other guys, anytime you get to watch Joshua Kelly get in the ring and do his thing, or Buatsi, they're a treat to watch. And then it'd be good to see what Kell Brook can do if he has anything left in that. If that last fight was just an aberration. Because to be fair to him, because maybe I'm not being fair to him. It was his first fight with the new trainer.
I think a lot of
and his trainer, I'm not gonna lie, his trainer, I'm not really a big fan of him.
Who is it?
It's a guy who was a You're not gonna know who he is.
Well, why did he change trainers?
They're friends. Like he
okay.
he fought his trainer 2 times in the amateurs, 3 times in the amateurs, and he beat his trainer twice in the amateurs.
Okay.
His trainer was a guy named by the name of John Fuchs. He was a domestic level fighter from the UK.
Wow.
Never really broke into the world level, but he became a trainer. They like each other somewhat, I guess, and he's training them now. My thing is, if you go back and watch his last fight, this guy's getting like 55 instructions. Like,
wow.
You have 1 round. Give him specific, brief, detailed instructions. Don't tell him 55 things.
Yeah.
He's not gonna know what to do. So.
Well, I mean, I think you're very tough on yourself, Brandon, and you. I always call my son a perfectionist, and he expects nothing but, top level skills.
No, you don't gotta be perfect. Yeah. I understand every fight's not gonna be good, but no, what I saw from Bogdan that was.
For you to say that,
it really
kind of
bad.
surprised me because
before you go, I might put a couple rounds of that fight on just so you can see what I'm talking about.
It was that bad?
Yes,
wow,
you gotta see what
crazy.
I'm talking about. It was brutal.
Wow.
So yeah.
That's crazy.
Sam Stowe says Buatsi down the line maybe beats Bivol. Can't wait for that fight. Yeah, look, Buatsi. I'm telling you right now, Buatsi, he's the truth. He's the real deal.
I mean, today he looked good.
He looks.
Wow.
Every fight he's had in the pros, he's looked good. He has not turned in 1 dud yet.
Wow.
In 10 fights.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he hasn't fought creme de la creme as of yet, so
right.
we would expect that from a guy of his caliber. But he's doing what you'd want him to be doing against opponents of that level.
Yeah.
168 is a great move for Dimitri Bivol. He beats everyone except David Benavidez.
Benavidez, I was watching one of his videos the other day. He's a beast. He punch hard. He's a hard puncher.
He's fast.
The fight with Benavidez is I'm a big fan of Caleb LaPlante, and I would like to both of them to get into it and then get in the ring and iron it out. They both have a beef with each other, whatever the case may be, but. Benavidez is a stronger and a hard puncher, but I like Plant. I don't know who you guys like.
I just want to thank Al Heyman for all the things he's done in my life, for the roof he's provided. I'm joking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being stupid.
Yeah.
Sam Stowe has a question specifically for you.
Okay.
He wants to know who are your top 5 favorite fighters active right now.
Oh my God! Right now, I like Lomachenko based on his skills.
Okay.
I like him a lot.
Lomachenko, okay.
Manny Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, okay.
Legend. Like him a lot.
Okay.
The heavyweight. Oh man, I like Fury.
Okay.
But I also like Ortiz, even though he's old. Supposedly you guys say he's old.
Okay.
Okay, I say him, and I also like I'm probably gonna talk about this Fimo Lopez. I like him. Fimo Lopez.
So Lopez, Lomachenko, Pacquiao, Ortiz, Fury, and
who did I say? Fury,
Ortiz, Lomachenko, Ortiz,
Fimo,
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
There you go. So there's the names for my pops.
Yeah.
Canelo versus Jacobs, who wins? What do you think?
I got the Miracle Man on this one.
You got what?
I got the Miracle Man Jacobs on this
one.
one.
I want to say this, man. Look.
Let me tell you something right now.
Okay, you talk to me.
The Miracle, and this is what, it might be just the way I am, or my mind frame is. I seen him go through a lot. He beat cancer. He beat a lot of fighters, and he actually been wishing for this fight for a long time. Way before he fought GG, he wanted to fight Canelo. So it just happened that the right timing came along, and somehow it worked out where he's fighting him. So I think he's very motivated for this fight, and people are just like counting him out. I'm not counting Jacobs out. I think he's gonna win.
I'm not either. I just don't think he can stop Canelo, and if he can't stop Canelo, he's not getting no decision. So, honestly, all that stuff aside, I think Canelo's at the point in his career where he doesn't need the judges. I think he's good enough now to where he can stop Jacobs. I could definitely see him catching Daniel Jacobs with a pull counter of some sorts, running him into something really nasty and get him out of there. What? Ooh, Trey Young.
Yeah, he's the face of.
What the hell is Trey Young doing?
Canelo's well right now because he's one of the highest paid boxers. I think he sells a lot and blah 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 blah. He's the face of boxing. So it's gonna be a tough fight, but I'm gonna go with the Miracle Man. He's gonna perform.
He's gonna need a miracle on the freaking 4th. If he doesn't knock him out, he's gonna need a miracle.
I want Jacobs. I've been with Jacobson since I've been following him, and I like him a lot. And I'm not saying that Canelo doesn't have a shot, but I like his style, I like his heart, and I think he can pull it off.
Huge fan of Tevin Farmer. Him and Carroll put on a tremendous fight. Yeah, they did. That was a very, very good fight. Really exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, but I don't think Farmer will beat Gervonta if they fought. That's what he wants to fight. He's been calling him out. I mean, Farmer's a good boxer and everything, and I like him, but I just think Gervonta's too powerful. That's my opinion on that. I don't know what you think. But that's what I think.
I mean, I don't know. The thing he has going for him right now is that he's been very, very active. So he's gonna be. You would expect him to be the sharper fighter when they do fight. But I'll put it to you like this: if they both fight to the best of their abilities, Tank is winning that fight. Tank is the more talented fighter.
Right.
It all depends on if Tank is really dedicated himself. And to be fair to Tevin, Tank has a reputation for not being dedicated. He's lost his title on the scale.
Wow, yeah.
He admitted in that interview with Fight Hub that the week of the fight when he fought Francisco Fonseca on the undercard of Mayweather McGregor, he was going to the Sonic Drive-In, getting slushies and hot dogs and all kinds of stuff. So he's not the most dedicated fighter in the world. So you never know.
Yeah.
Jamal Charlo versus Andrade. I mean, that's a good fight. For those, I mean, I rate both those guys highly, and that includes Jamal.
Yeah.
I would go with Andrade. I just think Andrade is a special talent.
That's another fight that I wanted to see, but it never happened. Is the Jacobs and Jamal Charlo. I think that would be a great fight.
Farmer has amazing defense, but somehow manages to get hit a lot. LOL. Well, that's the thing. I don't think he has amazing defense. I think he has the illusion of having good defense.
Right.
Because when he was coming up, he was fighting a lot of guys who were significantly slower than him, and he's got very fancy movements and stuff. And I try to tell people, being a good defensive fighter isn't wasting a bunch of movements and all that stuff. Being a good defensive fighter is simply not getting hit. So you could be a good defensive fighter like Errol Spence and not even waste a lot of movement. You can sit there, boom, boom, parrying, catching, parrying. Same thing with Roman Gonzalez. Roman Gonzalez for years, when he moved to the high weight class, he got hit more because guys were bigger than him, they imposed size on him. But he didn't get knocked down for like a good 10 years plus because he was one of the most effective fighters in boxing.
Give him credit for that.
So, good defense comes in many forms. As long as you're not getting hit and you're in position to hit your opponent, it's good defense.
Well, it's just like what's it called? Sweet science of boxing.
The sweet science of boxing.
We said Mayweather one of the top defensive fighters because of it. It's not. What is it? Don't get hit, but don't get hit. So I mean,
that's it.
And if you can do that in all the fights you're in, then you can easily say you got a chance.
Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. I'll take Tank in that fight.
I like to see Tank Davis against. I think Tank will take him, but I like
because Tank does good against fighters like that.
Yeah, but
guys who sit in the pocket. To be the Tank Davis, you're gonna be someone who needs to move and box.
I like to see Oscar Valles, brothers, what's his name, against Santa Cruz. That's the fight I've been wanting to see.
I like what Sam So said. He said Charlo needs to move to the zone. Nothing for him at Showtime, but Charlo is a Wilder 2.0.
Yeah, you know what? I have to agree with you. I mean, they were doing all that talking earlier in the year until one of them got humbled real quick.
He's a lion.
By Detroit, made in Detroit. Tony Harrison. So you haven't heard them roaring anytime soon.
We just saw them for the first time.
Yeah, they went hiding. So I mean, they got humbled. So you're right.
Whoa.
But
ESPN boxing reporter Dan Rafael collapsed at the fight and was removed on a stretcher. Are you being serious?
Oh wow.
That sounds like pretty serious stuff. Look into that.
Had a heart attack or something. God bless him.
All that food he that dude, I'm telling you right now.
I hope he's okay.
God bless him and all. Yeah. But remember, I'll never forget when I first met. I met him a couple times.
Yeah.
Dan Rafael in the media room. That dude eats.
Are you serious? Yeah.
He's like known for being like extremely fat. Like AJ Brown always makes fun of him.
Probably cholesterol, high cholesterol or something.
Yo, that dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember when I went to watch when I covered the Spence Algieri fight, he was in the media room.
Wow.
And PBC, I gotta give out him and PBC credit. One thing they do better than every promotional team boxing.
You good food?
I don't know about now. I don't know about now. But
so
when
you gonna sign with him?
When I went,
the
media room always had good food. So hey, thank you, Al-Haim. But
so you're saying the food's better than the boxes?
This dude had 3 or 4 plates with him at a time.
At a time.
Yeah, I remember I saw him making like 3 or 4 plates.
That guy just greedy. Oh, that is.
Let's see. I don't see anything about it. We'll see.
I mean, he might have come out. He hasn't come out yet.
I don't know. I don't know anything
Well,
about
whatever. Just wish him the best. If it actually happened to him, and many blessings to him.
that. That is a lie. That never happened to Dan. The Dan thing is a spam.
Yeah. However it is.
Yeah, Dan just spent 20 minutes ago. Y'all tripping. Y'all making up stories about dude having a heart attack. But what I said to him though about him having 3 or 4 plates at the
It's actually true.
That was true. I'm not making that up.
Probably got high cholesterol. You know what I mean?
This guy had dehydration. I think they said.
He just come out with all kinds. Hey, best laugh of the night.
You're hilarious.
Yeah. It's all good.
Let's see. 12:38. Well, it's 12:38. It's getting pretty late.
Yeah,
I gotta get some sleep. You gotta go.
I gotta walk.
It's been fantastic talking to you guys. You
Yeah.
walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
It's been fantastic talking to you guys, and we should be live next week. I know it's next week.
Tomorrow. Today.
Oh, tomorrow. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Tomorrow.
Today.
Yeah. Today I should say.
Yeah.
Later on today at night we'll be live for the Lamont Peterson Lipinets fight. Next week we'll be live for
Whatever his name is. Yeah,
Bosdick versus Dudu and Gumbu. And Ryan
Dudu and Gumbu at the same time.
And Ryan Garcia. Oh man.
That's
So
good. I mean,
hey, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for being here.